What is good? Happy Monday, y'all. Unfortunately, y'all are just gonna have to deal with me tonight. Pablo will not be showing up. He's no showing this episode of Unscripted Logic. No call, no show. He's fired. He's fired. So, yeah, Pablo's fired from the show. And if he comes up here, I'm gonna boot his ass right out. So. You
ain't gonna boot shit.
Hey,
step into my office.
Why?
Because you're fucking fired. You're fucking fired.
One no call, no show equals fucking forget about it.
Forget about it. Don't be such a forget about it.
Oh shit. 702 salute, brother. Salute to everyone in the building.
God, yeah.
Oh man, we're about to have some fun.
Of Oz. I'm behind the scene. Am I even on the screen? What the fuck?
You are not on the screen. I am.
He's like, put me on the solo lens.
Yep. Y'all don't need to see Pablo anyway.
No one came to see you, Otis. No one came to see you, Otis. Oh my god,
bro! Is this not the best show on fucking YouTube right now?
No, it's clearly the best show.
Oh shit! Yo, I don't know, man. We'll get into it, but I don't know what people were talking about. Like, I guess people wanted to see me spaz in the face off yesterday, but I picked A-Fan apart and made him look so dumb. Like,
bro, it's the same shit that happened in the Rio face up. Like, some people think literally just non-stop talking, even if you're saying nonsense, as long as you're loud, constantly talking, and you say it like you're confident in the nonsense you're saying, people are like, "Oh my god, he's killing his face off." It's like, what? And when you're sitting there genuinely confused, because that's what happened the Rio face. I was sitting there like, what the fuck is he talking about? When you're genuinely confused by their nonsense, they're like, "Oh look, he doesn't even know what to say."
Yeah, like they
killed in this. It's like, what?
Yeah, when I think it was B Facts that was like, "Oh, he didn't even get the metaphor." I'm like, "No, I got the metaphor, but he literally farted." I got the metaphor, but I'm saying he literally farted.
There was one part. It was fucking. I was like pulling my hair out, bro. It was fucking insane. Like, you were talking about that. He's like, you were like saying, "Yo, I could beat him at 30%." And he's like, "So see, he's only coming at 30." And you were like, no. I'm not saying it's only, I'm saying I could have used 30%. And you
need to listen, bro.
And like a boxing metaphor for him to understand. And then even then he tried to be, no, see, because if you go back, I'm like, bro, I can't with this fucking idiot.
Right. And then when he said, he was literally like, "There's people worse than me out there that are still around." I go, "Who? Name one." And he goes, "Name one what?" I go, "Name one person worse than you." And what aspect?
As far as you meant when you said it. Whatever you meant when you said word.
Oh man. I didn't even have to get aggressive in the face off, because he was just it was so easy to pick him apart.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, salute.
Like, these motherfuckers, I don't even know what they'd be talking about half the time.
I know, seriously. But the Pop-Tart thing was hilarious. Right now. All right. Even Yo-Yo was like, "Yo, I'm jealous of that Pop-Tart." Oh shit. Look, man, Pop-Tarts are tasty, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Echo. You're fired, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You're fired. You're done, son.
Not kid. Hold on.
Now there's two. You get the fuck out of here, Pablo, too. We don't want you here.
Which one's which?
I know which one's which.
The signal had been sent.
There we go. I removed clone Pablo.
What?
Now listen, I'm gonna let y'all.
These clones.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret, right? When Pablo was in his coma, he actually died, and they cloned him. That's why he's so good at what he does, and they cloned him. So Just a little inside information.
I told B702, he was like, yo, this impression, he's like, you nailed this. And I said, I'm just a mimicker.
Yep.
I am a mimic. That's why I can hear something and do a perfect impression of it immediately after.
Right.
It's like in those horror movies when you see like there'll be like a lady, but she like talks with the dude voice and like says it exactly with like the other guy's voice. Like I'm a mimic, bro. That's what it is.
Yep.
Y'all don't know. Y'all don't see that. That's why I can't be beat. I can't be copied. How do you copy a mimic? You can't.
You can't. You can't copy. Oh shit. We're both trying to pin 702.
I'm unlocking the door. You can't open the door while I unlock it.
Listen, you see I'm on the left side of the screen, right? That means
I changed that. Ready? Boom.
Boom.
Musical chairs.
Oh shit. So what do you want to talk about? What do we got?
I don't know. What do you want to? Oh, hold on. I forgot to share the stream too. My bad. I even said
share the stream
song, and then I didn't even share the stream. Everyone, hit the like button, kick your feet up. If you have a channel, you can share it. You can hit that Cash App. You can
yeah, hit the Cash App if you're gonna want to donate to my winnings for Pick It Up $3 Social Assassin 47. You know,
fuck.
So
yeah,
I didn't send you anything for what we for this week that we did last week.
Oh, it's all right.
But yeah, you can go to Crew's channel and Bruce's channel and just play something from both of them.
Your mic is mad. Oh, it's turned all the way up. That's fine.
My mic?
Yeah.
It's my voice, motherfucker.
No. It literally turned all the way up. I fixed it.
Okay.
It's better now. I was like, yo, I thought my computer volume was all the way up. And I was like,
now, hold on. Let me ask the chat a question. Is Pablo now a lot higher than I am?
What? Like volume wise?
Yes, because that's what he likes to do.
No. I just put you on automatically adjust, same as I am.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you, you fucking pussy.
Pussy?
See, yeah, pussy.
Where was this energy in the face off? Now
yo, honestly, like in the beginning, you could tell that I was trying to I was disrespecting him. I was picking him apart, but then like he was being like nice to me and then like attacking everyone else. Like, so I'm like, what the fuck? Like he's giving me nothing to work with here.
I mean,
and I still picked him apart like a talent agent.
Stolen bar 10-4.
Yep. No, I was quoting a bar. Dick fuck.
Oh, are you paying homage?
Paying homage.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
You stopped into making omelets with Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Nah, you stopped into making nachos with Jonathan Leguizamos. Should we roll the theme song? Or?
Yep, roll the theme.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
You asked, bitch.
What's sad, social? What's so sad, social?
Pablo's existence.
Then JTT, every girl ever was. And remember, it's funny because everyone thought he was gonna have this breakout movie career. JTT, teen heartthrob, right? A lot like Berkeley, like we talked about. Went from let's say Full House to fucking Saved by the Bell to
Striptease,
and literally just like never did another movie again. JTT was a big teen heartthrob and he was huge on Home Alone, and then he went
Home Alone,
Home
Improvement.
My bad, yeah.
He did a bunch of movies though. He did a bunch of Disney movies.
A bunch of movies.
He did. Jonathan Taylor Thomas, look it up, bro. He was in Man of the House. He was in
when he was like young.
Yeah, when he was he never did much when he was older.
That's
you're right.
Saying. So he did like one really big like movie, but not like Disney, not like TV movie type shit. Like when he tried to, like, he was a little bit older once he hit his teens, and he tried to like branch off of Home Improvement and do like mainstream movies. He did like one. It was a complete and total fucking flop. And then
you know the older brother on that show, like
Brad,
is
yeah.
like he was like he was a drug addict and everything. And like then him and his wife like are always arguing. He's always getting arrested and shit. It's crazy. But why are we talking about Jonathan Taylor Thomas?
I don't know, because we talk about whatever we want. It could be whatever you want it to be. Let me fix this. Unscripted Logic podcast.
Fix it, man. What the fuck?
I fixed it.
Pablo's always on some bullshit, yo. I swear to God.
Yeah,
Pablo did fall off.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God! I don't believe it.
You fell off.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Like mankind off the Hell in the Cell.
That's kind of what it was like.
You fell all the way.
That's
off.
kind of what it was like. But you know what?
I'll roll the theme song.
There's no falls June 7th. You know, I might fall on June 7th, but it's not gonna matter.
Will you fall up? Falling down. It's gravity. You can't remember.
No. When I say I might fall, I'm gonna be on some like Michael Douglas falling down type shit.
Bro. Okay, hold on. Check the back chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'll play the song first. And
There's nothing in the back chat.
I know I didn't put it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you said Jed. Don't tell me to check.
Is it in yet?
He
We gonna do this the Unscripted Logic way.
Now, as usual, one time for the one time. Let's go. Share the stream, y'all. Share the stream.
Yeah.
Come on in, yo. Hit that like we're talking about decade-old subjects as though they just happened. It's getting heated, cause they both have passion. Pablo Pickasso, social assassin. Friends dropping gems about stuff no one asked them. Hop on the panel and get to why you're wrong. Debated on the channel, so on and so on. Chop it up and discuss different topics. Come in and watch it. Unscripted Logic. Come in and watch it. Unscripted Logic. Unscripted Logic. Every Monday from 6 to 9, we get perspective from different minds. And if you're not on my side, I can change your mind if you give me time. But while you're here, you should hit the like, cause we keep it raw every Monday night. Nah, bro. No, I'm fucking telling you. Oh my god. You don't know a goddamn thing. Are you serious? You're out of your mind. Exactly. I can't fucking believe this. Oh, please. Get the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's ridiculous. Bunch of Chuns and no goddamn thing. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Really? Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah, okay, bro.
See,
Yeah,
that's real Pablo and clone Pablo arguing
What the
back
fuck?
and forth.
No, for real, like, shout out to Emily, but for some reason, he needs to, like, fix my hair in that cartoon, because I look like Chinese for some reason.
Well, I think it looks pretty perfect. It looks just like you.
Nah, this one that I ready? That
Yeah.
looks better. That looks more like me with the alien shape head. It makes me look like an old Chinese man.
Well, you do kind of have an alien shaped head.
You're an alien. I'm like, like he's an alien. He's
I
an
am.
alien with the
I
buttons.
am an alien. What do you mean?
Oh my god, man.
I am an alien.
Yeah, because you're alienated by everyone that you love and care about.
Yo, what's up? Yo, Pablo, that was fucked up, yo.
Rebuttals.
My mic came unplugged.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, so
Spit it out. What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say let's get the motherfucking show started.
This is the show. I am the show, bro. As soon as I show
You
up,
are
the show started.
You are the show. That's what I'm saying. You are the show. You carry it, and I let you.
You let me.
Yep.
You allow me to carry it on.
Yeah, because I'm like, I'll be like all week. I'll be like, I don't gotta come up with shit for the show. But Pablo's got.
Damn, bro.
Oh no, that's not true. I actually have some dope shit for the show, but I implemented a great theme, thing that we're gonna be doing every week into the show last week. So
I came up with one idea last week. So
shut the fuck up.
Hit that like button. There's 17 people here.
Pablo, do you forget that this show is on my channel? Because
you forget I have access. Hey, guess what? Bye bye. See you later, buddy. It's the Pablo show now. So
you know what? I'm out. See ya. Peace.
Bye.
No, hold on. Put me back on the left.
No, I'm leaving. You can stay.
All right, word.
You do the show.
I'll carry the show. I'll do the show.
See, that's how you do.
Bro,
like, on this day in history, hold on. I gotta check my phone. What day is it?
But Pablo's talking to someone who's been doing this a lot longer than him. And
yeah, Greg the Great. We got a new co-host right here.
Yeah. All right, word. So me and Greg, get the fuck out of here.
Fine. I'll take I take P Black. He's my new host.
Go ahead. Yo, you think I'm bad, bro? At least I be smoking good weed. At least I be smoking good weed. He be smoking that super Reggie.
But he'll be like, you know what, I'm screaming, and then I'll be like, no, I don't. I'll be like, what? Oh yeah, salute y'all.
All right, so before we get into on this day in history with Pablo, because it's always great. It's always great. A lot of great fucking movies came out on this day in history, so I'm gonna run through them really fast. But really good fucking movies came out.
Get set.
I don't know if they're. I wouldn't. Maybe not. I think they're really good to certain people. You know what I mean? So, but they're a lot of big movies. So
subjective, as they say.
Yes. So Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith was released on this day in 2005.
Oh,
which was a great
theaters actually.
Yeah, I did too. Yo, that movie, I love that fucking movie.
It's good. Yeah, the third one's good.
Yeah, I didn't care for the first two.
Well, the pod racing scene is like, I remember seeing it live and thinking it was dope, but if you watch it now, the editing of the pod racing scene, the CGI, and it's literally just like
what, Phantom Menace?
Yeah. It's just like left turn, the whole time. It's like, wow.
Well, funny you say that, because that was also released on this day in history.
That's crazy.
In 1999.
Maul, bro, shout out to the dude who plays Darth Maul. Was a fucking beast. He really. I mean, obviously you got Liam Neeson's as Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yep. Yeah.
But the dude who plays Darth Maul was actually like mad talented. He did all the like choreography and shit. So that's why he's doing the flips, and he's really what sold that entire movie is that lightsaber duel at the end. You know,
it's crazy. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of that whole movie.
Or the whole trilogy, to be honest.
Yeah. Darth Maul was the shit.
Name a better villain in Star Wars than in the
There's not
the sequel. Like obviously the original, you get Darth Vader as a beast, but
right.
A better villain in the prequels, Count Dooku's a chone.
Jar Jar Binks.
General Grievous. I mean, hey, it could be argued he is the bro. Honestly, that's one of the best theories I've ever heard. Is that Jar Jar Binks was secretly a Sith Lord? Because actually, if you look, he is at the Senate meeting with what the fuck's the dude? He turns into the Emperor, but what's
Emperor Palpatine, man.
Chancellor
Senator Palpatine.
Yeah. So he's actually at the Senate meeting, and it explains why, he's always like has dumb luck, and he's like, oh, I accidentally, and then he fucks people up because it's really he has the Force.
Right.
And it's not that he's dumb because he leads them into a trap like 3 times.
Yep.
So actually, it's debated that like that was supposed to be a plot twist that they had planned for the 3rd, but people hated the character so much that they scrapped that idea.
Yeah, that's trash. But I still run with that theory.
Yeah, if you watch the first 2 movies, there's all kinds of foreshadowing that he's actually a Sith Lord and like working against them.
Yep.
But what's crazy?
Fuck Jar Jar Binks.
I know Alaska, bro. What's crazy is the like I said, the villains in the prequels, the Count Dooku's and Chun, General Grievous is a fucking robot with arms. It's like you would think it's cool to have like an 8-armed robot who has like 12 lightsabers, but it's like he just Chun. And
really,
that
was terrible.
The only cool villain in the entire prequel trilogy, to be real.
Right. Until Anakin becomes evil in Revenge of the Sith.
Obviously. But even like Hayden Christensen,
I
a lot of
hate.
He got a lot. It's funny. Look, I mean, if you look behind you, Pablo's got a lightsaber right there behind you. Look at that.
Yeah. And I got a gun pointed at my face.
Shut the fuck. That's you getting the show getting taken over by force.
By force. All right, let me run through the rest of this list.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
I actually removed this in the scheme I had for a clip. That whole thing that was like bar for bar. I had never been beaten. When it comes to the pen, I'm a genius. That whole shit. It literally had a part on it where it was like, I'm 10 steps ahead, like the Emperor scheme, and you too mechanical like General Grievous. And you feel like I had a whole Star Wars scheme that went off of that. But I was like, I didn't know if people would get it, especially for my first battle to come and do a nerd bars.
People do fucking anime bars and Pokemon bars.
I invented anime. Bro, can we be real? Verse 3SK, I did anime bars 10 years ago on a stage when it wasn't even cool yet. Okay? I walked, so the nerd...
Do you want a cookie?
I do, actually. A cookie sounds great. But is it chocolate chip? Hold on, wait. Is it chocolate chip? Or is it fucking raisins and you think it's chocolate chip?
I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
I hate that shit, bro.
All right, let me run this list. All right, so next we got Virgin Suicides, which wasn't a bad movie if like you were the age when you know that in 2000. I think I was like 16. So
with all the blonde girls, Kristen Dunst.
Yeah.
It's made by the Godfather's daughter, Sofia Coppola, director.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Shrek 2, which was a big movie. Fast X, don't give a fuck. Roadhouse was released on this day in 1989. The original Roadhouse.
Yeah.
451 Fahrenheit. Braveheart released on this day in 1995. Shout out.
My show, but you'll never take my freedom.
Yep. Every man dies. Not every man really lives.
Damn.
The Da Vinci Code was released on this day in history.
I've seen that actually.
Me either.
It was good, but
the shitty fucking White Man Can't Jump remake was with Jack Harlow.
How bad was that?
Dude, I didn't even watch it.
Harlow, and I just hated the forced chemistry. They try to fucking modernize it and all like, yo, you don't go, and they made it so Chun that the white guy's like, I'm Jack Harlow with the curly. He's like, you go to the barber every week? Really? Is that a thing? You go and he's like, what, you don't? What, whites don't get haircut? Like, it was fucking, I was like, really, bro? Really?
Woody Harrelson was a G in the original.
Right. Jack Harlow was a fucking Chun. He's sitting there, he's like, Bro, they had him like super vegan mode. He's like, I eat chia seeds and make sure you fucking take your protein X and like, bro, shut up. He's like stretching out. He's like, I had 2 knee surgeries and
Oh my god.
Terrible.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch it. But the last movie, one of my all-time favorite fucking movies,
what's that?
Die Hard with a Vengeance, released on this. So, bro, 1995. On this day in 1995, this was the competition. Die Hard with a Vengeance. Braveheart. Hold on, I know there's one more. Let's see. Braveheart, and then Revenge of the Sith. Those 3 movies came out on the same fucking day.
Bro, Die Hard with a Vengeance. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's an alternate ending.
Oh, my fault. Revenge of the Sith was 2005. My bad. But even still,
bro, you just fucking funked me all up, bro.
Shut up.
Yo, Die Hard with a Vengeance is an alternate ending that's fucking even better than the original ending. It's so good. But you know how he's like, Simon says, because he killed Hans Gruber, he killed his brother in the first, obviously. So he comes back and to get vengeance for his brother. The crazy Russian chick, amazing. Everything about that movie. Samuel Jackson. He's like, hey, Zeus. He says, hey, Zeus. He's like, why do you keep calling me Hey Zeus? He's like, that's what the guy called you. He said, hey, Zeus. He said, no. He said, hey, Zeus.
Zeus, yeah.
Hey. He said, hey, Zeus. Love it. But the whole like the riddles and shit that he's like, when I was going to St. Ives and the middleman with 7 wives, 7 cats and 7 dogs and 7 how many people were going to St. Ives? That shit. But originally, the alternate ending is so good. Should we play it? It's only like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Die Hard.
I'm sure most of the people in the chat have seen Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Yeah, and even if they haven't, this actually isn't in the movie, so it's not even spoiling it because it's
true.
Alternate ending. But damn, is it good, bro? Damn, is it good?
Yo, fall on that like button or fart on it, whatever you prefer.
All right, let's pull this up. Mush that like button.
Yeah.
Take a battle rap gun hand, thumb back, and mush that like button in the face.
Yep.
Drop a gun so big you could shoot the like button from where you are. Let's go. One thing, remember when he's on the ship and he's tied up and he's like, oh, I got a fucking headache. He's like, oh, you're in luck. And he throws him the Tylenol bottle or the aspirin bottle.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's how he winds up tracking him down, is where he bought the Tylenol.
Gotta watch that drinking during the day. Bad for your health.
Would you care to join me?
No, I quit.
You're looking remarkably alive, John. Fit even.
Do you hear? You know, I don't know who I got this phone from. I'm not sure if I got it from the 2 guys I killed or if it's the 2 guys that I left handcuffed over in the warehouse.
Yo, Bruce Willis in his heyday was a fucking monster, bro.
Not sure.
He was.
So, how is Cobb? How are my friends in the NYPD?
Well, I was fired from the NYPD. Cops trying to save my pension.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, the feds thought I had something to do with the robbery. They even made me take a lie detector test.
Oh, yes. Now, that is funny.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Come on, John. Just enjoy life's little ironies. How is your black friend?
Zeus?
Yes.
He's good. He's good. His kids made the honor roll.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah.
You have children, don't you, John?
2. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go spend Christmas with him.
And what is the point of your visit to our little backwoods country?
How's your girlfriend? The short blonde hair? Is she around?
Let's just say conversation was a trifle limited.
You fucked everybody, didn't you? Yeah. Me, the feds, your terrorist friends, your girlfriend. You a bad motherfucker. Got away with it.
Oh, yes. Of course, your Navy may eventually dredge it up, but that'll take decades.
They're not gonna find any fucking gold on that boat, though, are they? Nah. No, they're not gonna find any gold on that boat because there never was any gold on that boat, was there? You figured you drove it north. Canada was my guess. Was that right?
Good.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia.
Wait. Look over here. Look down here. That's right. Throw your gun over there. Tell all these people to get out of here. Right now.
Sincere. Pásate que él. Pásate que él. Rücktum. Hey. So,
Do you have a headache? You know, I saved you a couple. It's amazing, isn't it? I traced the batch number to a German pharmaceutical company who shipped that bottle to a little pharmacy right down the street.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes. All I said was Jeremy Irons, amazing actor. And like I said, so basically that's how we tracks him down is the Tylenol bottle. Bro, look at the look.
Hey,
of,
Pablo.
What?
You have the banner says Unscripted Logic episode 47.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call. My bad.
Definitely your bad.
Fuck, bro. I got a riddle for you. You ever heard of a Chinese rocket launcher?
That bottle to a little pharmacy right down the street. I'm a cop, remember? So you see, Simon, you must learn to enjoy life's little ironies. I brought you a present.
present.
Christmas present. I'm sure you've seen these before. It's a Chinese rocket launcher.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna play a little game. Remember your game, Simon Says? Well, now we're gonna play McLean Says. Here's how the game works. I ask you some questions. As long as you answer them, you don't have to pull the trigger.
But you've removed the directional arrows in the sights. How do we know which way it will fire?
That's what makes a game so exciting. Here we go. McLean says, a plane crashes on the Texas-Oklahoma border. Where do they bury the survivors?
You don't bury the living.
Very good. You can turn that whenever you want. McLean says a cowboy rides 18 hours into town and 18 hours back, all on Sunday. How does he do that?
The horse is called Sunday.
Very good.
The horse is called Sunday. See, this is a way better ending because instead of just having, they went for the traditional shootout, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
But the whole point of the movie is this guy's playing games with him and making him solve riddles and all this.
Right.
So it's just way better. And the dialogue between the two, the fact you sit down and like these actors, like it's a way better like scene between the two, the tension, the fact. And I love that. He's like, this is a Chinese rocket launcher. And he's like, you've removed the directional arrows to which way, like, which end the thing comes out of, basically. And he's just like, they're basically playing Russian roulette with it, spinning it. And he's making him solve these riddles. Like, come on, man. When I saw this, I was like, why the fuck didn't they do? It makes sense for the 90s, like typical.
People wanted the shootout.
Right. Especially after Die Hard 1. Die Hard 2 was a little, left something to be desired. Not my favorite. But
Yeah, no.
so I get why they did it. But the whole genre of this film, like if this movie was made like 10 years later, I feel like they would have went with this ending. I feel like this ending ties the whole movie together a lot better, to be real. But
Back all on Sunday. How does he do that?
The horse is called Sunday.
Very good. Claim says 3 years ago I busted 2 robbery suspects. The youngest was the father, the other one's son. How the fuck does that work?
They were husband and wife.
Very good. Practicing. Here comes the bonus round. Good guy and a bad guy are sitting in a bar. Bad guy brings a bottle of brandy. Good guy brings a bomb. The only problem is the bad guy neglects to bring something that could have saved his life. What does he forget? What does he forget, Simon? What does he forget, Simon?
The antidote to the brandy.
I'm sorry, that is the wrong fucking answer. Game over. Push the trigger. Press the trigger, Simon. Make up your mind and press the trigger, Simon. You sure?
Oh, yes.
bruh.
Forgot his flak jacket.
He forgot his flak jacket, bruh.
Sick.
Fucking Chinese rocket launcher through the chest. Like, come on, man. The
Yeah.
tension in that scene, the way, because Jeremy Irons is such a good actor that instead of having like we said, just some shootout ending, it's like it just makes the whole movie better.
Yeah, it was he was reversing his fucking tactics on him.
Right. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And just instead of just like having a gun, I like the added part of, especially in the 90s, like I didn't know what the fuck a Chinese rocket launcher was, but it's like, to add that in, and then like you've removed the directional arrows, and then they're just like sitting there spinning it and shit. And how
I wouldn't trust a Chinese rocket launcher.
Oh my god. You press the button, it's like clink, clink. It's a dud.
It shoots back at you.
Well, I think that's what happened. He's like, "Are you sure?" And then he's like, "Yes." And pressed it, and it's like, "Oh, it fucking shot back."
Shot him, yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, Chinese
the
rocket launcher.
ending to Die Hard was a Vengeance. Never seen it? Fucking classic film.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh shit. So okay, what else do you want to get into on this day in history? You done with the movies, or?
Yep.
Done
with the movies.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pull this up.
I'm gonna kick back and relax and.
Well, hold on.
I'm just kidding.
2 seconds. So.
I'm kidding.
Be entertaining. For 30
Be
seconds.
entertaining. All right, guys. What's up? June 7th. Pick it up 3. You know what it is. If you want to donate, Adept said just send the money to my Cash App. I'm not even kidding. Adept said send the money to my Cash App. $ Social Assassin 47. If a fan fucking somehow miraculously wins in a parallel universe, I will definitely send him the money. But it's not gonna happen. So if you're gonna donate to, just make sure you specify that it's for Pick It Up 3, because I have other money that goes into my Cash App for other things. So just make sure. And this is a battle you're gonna want to donate to. I swear. I feel like a lot of people are gonna donate like after the battle ends. But we already got like $250 to $300 on the floor right now. So, and it's all coming from my supporters. His supporters hasn't thrown in shit. So you think I'm fucking gonna let him walk away with the people who support me's money? Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This shit's over. This shit's over. Plus, A-Fan's just too dumb, yo. I swear to God.
Or if you trust Pablo a little more, you can send you can divide if you want and just say it's for the battle. I can't explain it. A-Fan isn't entertaining, but I still enjoyed the face off.
You know why, John? Because I picked apart every dumb thing he said and made him look even more dumb. Adept was like he literally asked us, he's like, how was the preparation for this battle? And A-Fan goes, all right, I'll go first, and then doesn't say anything. And then Adept's like, is my mic fucked up? I'm like, nah, you're good. He's just dumb. I'll go first. Like, what the fuck?
God, bro.
Oh fuck, man.
I don't know, man. I feel like he be having them brain farts.
Yeah, he be farting everywhere in his brain, in his chair,
Shit. All right. So
blaming the chair like a little kid blaming the dog. Fuck out of here. You know what it is?
the chair's been.
I told him, I was like, bro, nobody. When you say that, nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is.
You know what it is. They done came at A-Fan for less. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
what are you talking about? You crash out all the time. I love how this motherfucker tried to rewrite history and act like he don't be on streams screaming at people. I will fucking park outside your house. I will plant C4 outside your fucking youngest son's bedroom and climb up a ladder like a Navy SEAL. Like, bro,
Yep.
stop it. You fucking
And then attacking a black man for getting shot by the police. That's crazy.
You done crashed out on people for less. What the fuck are you talking about, Ethan?
Right?
Fuck, this sucks.
He farted and it was like,
Make that shit spin.
fucking spun the whole chair with that fart, dog.
He did. He did.
22 people in the building. Come on, hit that like button. What is we talking about?
Hit the fucking like button.
You know
I never really ask. I always got other people to ask for me. But
batter people over the head over and over and call them fucking freeloaders. You clicked on the video, you're sitting here watching it. What are you watching it for if you don't like it? If you do, support the channel, hit the fucking like button. If not, what do we need you for?
that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I've been nice about it long enough. Okay. Fuck out of here. We're gonna do a little on this day in history.
All right, we don't need your singing voice for it, all right?
No, we do. That's the segue, bro. You would know about that. You don't know about segues, okay?
Bro, I be riding segways everywhere.
Bro, I'm like Paul Blart Mall Cop. Segues, bruh.
Oh shit.
Bro, I got
Touche.
segues than your favorite. I got more segues than Daryl McClary on security duty, guarding phone cases in the mall. What is we talking about? Oh my god, bro. I don't know who this Arab sheik is in this picture, but Lawrence of Arabia.
That's fucking DME's great.
Oh my god. Chaldean man. Oh, Joseph, Chaldean man.
Oh shit. Lawrence of Arabia dies on this day. That's wild.
1935. So Arabian died. An Arabian died. T.E. Lawrence, known to the world of Lawrence of Arabia, dies as a retired Royal Air Force mechanic, living under an assumed name. DME Detroit. The legend.
Shut the fuck up.
Living under an assumed surname of Shaki, George Siwani. Bro. The legendary war hero, author, and archaeological scholar succumbed to injuries suffered in a motorcycle accident 6 days before. Thomas Edward Lawrence was born in Tremedog, Wales in 1888. In 1896, his family moved to Oxford. Lawrence studied architecture and archaeology, for which he made a trip to Ottoman, Turkish-controlled Syria and Palestine in 1909. In 1911, he won a fellowship to join an expedition excavating an ancient Hittite. That's what I call it when I, a Hittite. That's when I titty fuck your girlfriend.
Is that when the GHB comes into play?
That's where the GHB comes into play with the little hit titty. You get a little hip ditty, and you do a little hip titty on a hip ditty. The hip titty settlement on the Euphrates River He worked there for 3 years and in his free time traveled and learned Arabic. In 1914, he explored the Sinai, the George Sinawi,
Come on, yo, come on.
near the frontier of the Ottoman-controlled Arabia and British-controlled Egypt. The maps Lawrence and his associates made had immediate strategic value upon the outbreak of the war between Britain and the Ottoman Empire. In October 1914, Lawrence enlisted in the war, and because of his expertise in Arab affairs, Ponce was assigned to the Cairo.
Dude, what the fuck?
Assigned to Cairo as an intelligence officer. He spent more than a year in Egypt processing intelligence information, and in 1916 accompanied by a British diplomat to Arabia, where Husayn ibn Ali, the emir of Mecca, had proclaimed a revolt against the Turkish rule. Lawrence convinced his superiors to aid Hussein's rebellion, not Saddam, and he sent to join the Arabian army of Hussein's son Fazal as a liaison officer. Under Lawrence's guidance, the Arabians launched an effective guerrilla war against the Turkish lines. They had a battle on guerrilla warfare. He proved was greatly admired by the Budain people of Arabia and the Chaldeans. 1917, Arabian forces captured Aqaba near the Sinai and joined the British march on Jerusalem. Lawrence was promoted to the rank of lieutenant colonel. In November, he was captured by the Turks while reconnoitering behind enemy lines in Arab dress. He was wearing a dress. He was cross-dressing. He said, "I am a they, them," non-binary. Sexually abused before escaping. He rejoined his army, which slowly worked its way to the north, to Damascus, which fell in October 1918. Arabia was liberated, but Lawrence's hope that the peninsula would be as united as a single nation was dashed when Arabian factionalism came to the fore after Damascus. Lawrence, exhausted and disillusioned, left England, feeling that Britain had been exacerbated by the rivals between the Arabian groups. He appeared before King George V and politely refused the medals offered to him. He said, "I don't need your Beasley bucks." After the war, he lobbied hard for independence for Arab countries and appeared at the Paris Peace Conference in Arab robes. He became something of a legendary figure in his own lifetime. And in 1922, he gave up higher paying appointments to enlist in the Royal Air Force under an assumed name, John Hume Ross. Wow, not so humorous, is it?
Was his middle name Dylan?
Dylan Ross. No, Ross. And it's very humorous. He had just completed writing his monumental war memoir, The 7 Pillars of Wisdom, and he hoped to escape his fame and acquire material for a new book. Found out by the press, he was discharged, but in 1923, he managed to enlist as a private in the Royal Tanks Corps under another assumed name, T.E. Shaw. No distress signal had been sent. A reference to his friend, Irish writer George Bernard Shaw. 1925, Lawrence rejoined the RAF and 2 years later legally changed his name. His last name to Shaw. Then he starred in the movie Jaws. Drivers. The fuck? In 1927, an abridged version of his memoir was published and generated tremendous publicity, but the press was unable to locate Lawrence. He was posted to base in India. He was based, bruv. In 1929, returning to England and spent the next 6 years writing and working as an RAF mechanic. In 1932, his English translation of Homer's The Odyssey was published under the name of T.E. Shaw. The Mint, a fictionalized account of Royal Air Force recruit training, was not published until 1955 because of his explicitness. In February 1935, Lawrence was discharged from the RAF and returned to his simple cottage at Cloud Hills, Dorset. On May 13th, he was critically injured when driving his motorcycle. Though the Dorset countryside, he had swerved to avoid two boys on bicycles. In May 19th, he died at a hospital of his former RAF camp. Britain mourned his passing.
He died driving a moped.
A motorcycle.
Okay, well, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, right. It's like, bro, all these wars you're in, and
Right?
you're driving a fucking motorcycle. You try to avoid two Chun kids on bikes, and you fucking
And you die. Like, what the fuck?
You fell off like socialist ass.
Ah,
So that's
Bro.
the story of Lawrence of Arabia. Very interesting. I did not know all that about Lawrence. I mean, look at him. Does he look like a Lawrence?
he looks like a Dylan. That's Dylan's great grandfather.
1935. I don't know if there's that many greats. I mean, I don't know if there's anything great about him.
Yeah.
Is it great? Did you do anything great? I don't know.
The G's for GHB.
Oh my god. Another thing. I don't know if I want to get into the whole thing, but yes, Anne Boleyn, the second wife of King Henry VIII, executed.
Good.
Good. It's like that movie, The Other Boleyn Girl. I don't know if you ever seen that.
No.
Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn, the reading voice is mad wild. You know what it is.
Also, Marilyn Monroe sang happy birthday to JFK on this day.
Bro, a lot of shit happened on this day.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't know, May 19th, 1536, Anne Boleyn, the infamous second wife of King Henry VIII, is executed on charges including adultery, incest, and conspiracy against the king.
Like I said, good. Like I said, good. Like, what the fuck? That's insane. Good.
Fuck.
Good. You can't cheat on the king. What?
I mean, that's debated on like, you know, I don't know. There's a whole thing like he was like he wanted the sister too, and fuck, I don't know, bro.
Well, so what? He's the king. He can have as many as he wants. She can't.
I would say the victors, right? The victors make history, so he was the
To
king.
the victors goes the spoils, and you don't fucking fuck around with the king, you know. And she was probably sleeping with peasants, you know.
Sleeping with peasants. Damn, is a modern day Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Okay, young Cynthia Ann Parker kidnapped during Native American raid. Huh.
Damn. The eighth, that must hurt.
I was just gonna say, is this where?
A-fan, that one's for you, bro.
Damn. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here.
I mean, we can move past it if you want. It's up to you. This is your thing. We can move past it.
I mean, it's cool, but President Lincoln proposes equal treatment of soldiers. Poet.
Well, that's important to say. What the fuck, Pablo? You were just gonna go. You just weren't gonna talk about that.
I was gonna mention it.
Equality in the military. You're not gonna talk about that. You're a fucking racist.
Shut the fuck up. Bro, I'm the motherfucking IRA, okay?
Oh,
letter
shit.
bomb, IRA, letter bomb.
You are racist.
Poet and playwright Oscar Wilde is released after 2 years in prison for what?
Yeah.
Now I gotta know.
Yeah. I know about this. Read that shit.
You don't know shit. Shut the fuck.
What the fuck?
Acting like, I know what Oscar Wilde went to.
I do. I know this. Go ahead.
Tell me. Okay. Tell us what it is.
You read it. You have the fucking paper right there. I don't know all the details off top, but I know the story.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
Anytime you bring up something that I don't know, I'm like, yeah, I never heard about this. So why would I fucking come on, read this shit?
It says May 19th, 1897, writer Oscar Wilde is released from jail after 2 years of hard labor. His experience in prison were the basis of his last work, The Ballad of the Reading Gaol. Wilde was born and educated in Ireland. He studied at Oxford, graduated with honors in 1878, and remained in London. He became a popular socialite, valued at dinner parties for his witty banter, embracing the late 19th century aesthetic movement, which embraced art for art's sake. Wilde adopted the flamboyant style of passionate poet and self-published a volume of verses in 1881. He spent the following year in the United States lecturing on poetry and art. Wilde's dapper wardrobe and excessive devotion to art were parodied in Gilbert and Sullivan's operetta Patience in 1882. After returning to Britain, Wilde married and had 2 children. He published a collection of fairy tales he wrote for his children. Meanwhile, he wrote reviews and became the editor of Women's World, his only novel. The Picture of Dorian Gray was published. He wrote, his only novel, The Picture of Dorian Gray, which I read, was published. He wrote his first play, The Duchess of Padau, the same year, and wrote 5 more before his arrest. What the fuck did he get arrested for? His most successful comedies, including The Importance of Being Earnest and A Lady Windermere's Fan.
Yep.
Where did he go to? Oh, wow.
A fan.
Because homosexual. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was a homosexual.
Yeah, they all were. All those writers were. That's what they meant when they said flamboyant style.
Right.
Wilde, who was involved with Marquise's son, the Marquis of Queensberry, and I guess he was banging dude's son. They sued Marquise for libel, but lost the case when evidence supported that the Marquise's allegations, because homosexuality was still considered a crime in England. Wilde was arrested. Although his first trial resulted in a hung jury, a second jury sentenced him to 2 years of hard labor. Damn, like, we're gonna fucking work the gay out of you. Oh yeah? Ain't no time to be laying on your back if you're fucking scrubbing the walls.
Oh shit!
Fucking crazy. FDR and Winston Churchill plot D-Day 1943. Damn, it's an event-packed day in history. It's May 19th is. Let's see what else we got. It's like, do y'all really want to hear about that? Or?
About what?
FDR, Winston Churchill plotting D-Day.
I mean, it's up to the people in the chat because that's something I'm interested in. But like, I mean, we can. I mean,
or we could talk about Prince Harry marrying Meghan Markle.
No one gives a fuck.
New York City's Chinatown shuts down to protest police brutality. Okay, well, I guess. All right, last one. We'll do this. FDR and Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill's. I guess they built a church on a hill or something. Oh.
Yep.
May 19th, 1943, fucking British Prime Minister Winston Churchill's and the U.S. President Franklin fucking Roosevelt, they fucking plotted, dude. They staged a fucking coup. Cross-channel landing that will become D-Day, kid. And it was not D-Money's Day. Okay?
No, it definitely was not D. It's never D-Money's Day.
The date will prove a bit premature, okay? Because the fucking weather became a factor. Addressing a joint, they lit one up and they said, yo, let's have a little fucking sesh. Let's have a joint sesh here in Congress, okay? Passing it around, Churchill warned of the dangers. They said, yo, dragging out a fucking war, dude, it's gonna be like mad money, kid. And then because of the risk, the fucking allies would start getting pissed off. They might fucking dip, bro. And they these guys are definitely gonna dip, kid. Bro, they're definitely dip. These hoes ain't loyal, bro. And they fucking played into the hands of the fucking Germans and the fucking Japans, kid. Okay? fucking
Nah, bro. Nah, they did, bro.
they
Come
really
on,
did, kid. These fucking Japanese and these
Dude.
fucking Nazis, dude. And they fucking pushed for like an early massive attack on the underbelly of the Axis, dude. The fucking underbelly.
the underbelly kid.
They were the fucking
The
underdogs, and they went for the fucking underbelly, dude. Right
Okay.
across the navel. It was a naval attack, bro. They had a whole fucking navy on the underbelly.
Dude,
And so,
bro.
to fucking speed things up, they cranked out some crank, right? And they were like, listen, the British Prime Minister and Roosevelt, they fucking set a date. It was like, pick it up 3. They're like, set a date. All call outs are mandatory. Okay. They set a date. Fuck, a cross-channel invasion, just like how they be fucking streaming from both channels, dude. A cross-channel streaming on both platforms of Normandy. Okay. And
Bro, these YouTube streets are crazy, kid.
bro, you never know what these YouTube streets get. May 1st, 1944. Fucking, they said regardless, bro.
Dude, are they fucking retarded?
They are retarded, kid. They
Are
said
they fucking retarded?
This are the problems presented. The invasion of Italy, right? Like, who the fuck wants to be in Italy anyway? Fucking Italians, huh?
Fuck the Italians. They can have the North End. We got the South. Fuck the
Fucking
Italians.
Southie, kid.
Fucking
right?
Southie, kid. What the fuck?
Bro, it would be carried out by fucking 29 divisions, bro, including a free French division. Of course, the French want it for free. Can never fucking pay their way, right?
Because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Bunch of fucking jamogalokes, dude. The fucking D-Day invasion ended up taking place on June 6th instead, dude. Okay, so.
Dude, hey, that's close to picking up 3, kid.
Damn, it's just like picking up 3, bro. The
You
parallel,
called it, bro. You
parallel
called
is
it.
fucking insane, dude. Fucking parallels are fucking nutty, dude. It fucking, bro. Flip the nutty, bro.
Oh shit, that was great. That was fun.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Yeah. Yeah. What else you want to go?
Does anyone in the chat have any questions about the battle or the face off from yesterday? Because I'm willing to answer.
About the movie Face Off.
Okay.
Why did Castor Troy
Stop it. Stop it.
Yo, they took a plaster of Castor, right? They peeled off a whole fucking plaster of Castor. Beer712 said, I got a question. Do you know what it is?
Well, no. I mean, that's what I was trying to tell A-Fan. Nobody knows what it is when he says that. Nobody fucking knows what it is. No one knows, because when he talks, when he talks, I swear to God, I've heard him be asked a million questions and he never actually answers the question.
No.
He told Adept asked, fucking, I forget what the question was. He's like, oh yeah, do you think Social's a tougher opponent than Rob's? And he's like, that's a great question. Then proceeded to not answer the question and just talk about how excited he was for the battle. So, like, I don't know, man. Like, dude's just dumb.
He said, I want to clarify, I did not request for you to take it.
Nah. Yo, I didn't see, I wasn't looking at the comments, so I didn't see it, so I didn't know what like that meant. But I would have took my hood off. The only reason I had my hood on is because I need a haircut for real. Like,
But let me ask, what the fuck difference does that make if you have a hood on or not?
nah, I don't know.
It's a
But
fake-
trust me, I got plenty
Like
of
you
hair.
wear
It's just
mask.
90% gray.
the fuck.
Nah,
what-
it's more
how
like
do you put
7.
that on, or what? Do you want to see their hairlines or something? Hairlines.
Hairline check. Nah, bro, I got a lot of hair, but it's like I definitely need a cut. I missed it this weekend, so I definitely needed a cut. And I was like, nah, I'm not taking this at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, and it's like 70% gray. So, you know,
Yeah, 70s. Here's the picture of Dorian Gray, kid. Your hair's Dorian Gray.
it is. But you know what? Every single female says it looks good, so I don't give a fuck.
Everyone. I'm sure you could find a woman or two that's like, meh.
I haven't heard. No woman has come up to me and been like, "That hair sucks."
Don't lie to me, cuz.
But I get compliments on it almost every day. Come on, Paul. Don't even play like that.
Real names.
Well, I have felt like I had to sun you right quick.
Like, listen, Paul. Like, bro. I'm like, bro, am I in school again? I feel like I'm getting held back after class. I'm in detention. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you're on suspension. Next week, you're not allowed on the episode.
You just got taught a lesson. I'm fucking on suspension. All right, so we could do a little break. Do our first little.
Yeah. So we got a little something to play for y'all. This is something we're implementing now on the show to promote dope artists in the community. So it's almost like a commercial break without the brainwashing and the you know.
And we're not shilling products to you. We're just
playing dope shit, songs, beats, whatever it is. So we're gonna be doing like a couple each episode. So,
but don't leave because it's only it's gonna be like 2 minutes literally.
Yeah, definitely don't leave because it's fire too. Shout out to subscribe to Bruce Leaf, yo.
Yeah, quick word from our sponsors, Bruce Leaf. We'll be right back with some more unscripted logic. Do not touch that dial. This is another banger. Talking about bangers. Last Wednesday,
we'll be back after this commercial break.
Hey yo, I'm at a point I can't stand ignorance. My penmanship speaks on deliverance. I write with exquisiteness. Ninjas leave no fingerprints. Fuck your cadence and appearances. Facial expressions full of seriousness. Hey, I got you asking who's serious. I'm a warlord like the leader of the Grammarsary Riffs. Who killed Cyrus? The warriors did. My analysis is militant. You don't want us marching over your bridge. I'm from where anger lives. Gang violence has always been dangerous. I'll cut your face like Luther's wrist. Don't include your bitch, that's ludicrous. Don't be stupid, kid. I'll send you to the sky like a stewardess. Why act intelligent if you're not? Messing around can get you shot. Life's no game like playing with no clock. You can't outbox a style that's unorthodox. I blame you idiots for your stupidity. The responsibility of iniquity. May the flames burn with longevity. I carry the weight effortlessly. I know God because there's no Trinity. I can rhyme for infinity. I move with the grace of validity. I'm what you pagan followers could never be. Righteously developing. I'll never buy your bull. The reliable Holy Bible is way more valuable than what you could ever teach. I hold my peace like Ogami with the sun in a stroller seat. The way I cruise the streets is opposite of the police. Pistol pointed at you like, wake up, I'm here to kill sleep. Surrender now or retreat. I keep Griselda beats on repeat. You fucking mook, I dare you to move. I brought flowers for your tomb. I leave war wounds for anyone trying to poison my family's tree. I fight like I train with Bruce Lee. Water can crash any mind of idiocracy. I'm a shark in the sea. Test my swordsmanship as if it's not as sharp as you think. Bet I can split your melon in one slice like a Cutco knife. What I produce is precise. You're sweet as a fruit that's ripe. I only came here to bury you with your mic. I sow seeds, I got to depend on it with my life. I'll forever shine bright, like sun rays of light. What's a good morning if you can't make it through the night? Hey, yo, ride out. Back to the hideout. Bruce Leaf. Sensei the sick one. Chopping heads. Hey yo! Brrrr, brrrr.
Bruce is so fucking fire. And this ain't even one of his best ones. Like, bro, Bruce is
This-
one of he can
I
spit.
just picked a random
Yeah.
one, but
Nah, they're all fire. But
so we're back. Well, we lost a few people there, but
yep.
it's okay. We told them not to leave, but they did not listen. It went against strict instructions. This is why we can't have nothing.
Well, I gotta be honest, when a commercial's on, I'm flipping the channel too, probably.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
And I'm just kidding, not on this.
Is it really a commercial, or was it?
No, it's a 2-minute fucking video. It's a 2-minute promo.
It was
like-
a banger, bro. Banger.
Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Bruce Leaf. Go subscribe to his channel at Bruce Leaf.
yeah, the
Leaf
mods
is
one-
Leef. I'll
one of
put it in the chat.
fucking useless mods wants to do
Yeah, there's a ton of you mods, and none of y'all do shit.
nothing.
I'm just kidding. Shit.
Yo, so I don't know if you, well, I would say I don't know if you talked about it, but clearly if you haven't been live, Sue Surf, Snitch Surf.
Yeah, I heard about it. I'm not surprised. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I just I don't know, man. These battle rappers are soft. They just want to be down so bad, and they rep a gang like that. Like you're from New Jersey, and the Rolling 60s are in California, and you rep them to the fullest. Like of course you're gonna snitch when it comes down to it. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? I knew that was gonna happen from Rip because his mom and his daughter, he used them as a fucking excuse, but really he's just scared to go to jail for 40 years. Like 40 years is a long fucking time.
I mean,
and
I'd say who would want to go to jail?
Right. But like that's why when people were saying free Sue Surf, I'm like, you're never gonna hear me say free a man that I don't fucking know.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact, bro.
Right.
But also, do you think it, like, in battle rap, do you think it matters? Do you think people even care? Or
No, I don't. Fans don't care. The battlers don't care. The leagues don't care. No one
you
cares.
came back next.
The bloggers don't care. Like no one cares except a few of the bloggers.
Well, the bloggers don't care until the battlers like diss them or don't give them an interview or something.
True.
And they
True.
pull it out. Same with the battlers. Do the same with the bloggers. They'll be cool with them no matter what's on their jacket until one of them says they lost a battle. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, who are you talking? Don't you have this crazy shit on your jacket? It's like, what, dog? Y'all
Yeah.
fucking cooked.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't really.
If he came home next week and they
I had to
announced like,
sneeze.
you are a sneeze.
I had to fart.
What the fuck? If he came home next week and they announced like Sue Surf versus whoever the fuck, people would be like, let's fucking go.
Oh, absolutely.
It's lit again. It's lit.
People want Surf out as soon as possible. They don't care. They don't care.
It only matters if the battle ain't a money make. I mean, yeah, that's true. But like Adi was fucking RBE's like main star for real. Like not that he like made them money like that, but I do feel like yeah, fuck ARP for real.
Yeah, salute Tenno in the building. But yeah, fuck ARP.
Adi after like 5 years when that was clearly his biggest star. But then it's cool for everyone else to snitch. Like I don't understand this.
And
like,
talking all for years like, oh, we don't need the URL artists, and then you needed the URL artists to get popping. Because without Averb versus Mook, where would they have ever even gone? Because that was really the battle that fucking showed that they could get battles, and clearly ARP just wasted all his trust fund and didn't get his return.
Yeah, bro. He just wanted to be seen around. He just wanted to stand on stage and go, do you believe? Do you believe?
He just wants to be down like A-Fan.
Damn. You saying ARP is A-Fan with money?
Right. Well, A-Fan clearly got some money because he does live in Laguna Beach.
Right.
So, shout out to that.
Some of those RBE cards did look like A-fan fantasy cards for real. Some of the matchups, like, what the fuck?
Yo, that's a fact. Can we pull up that?
Do you have it? Yeah, where is it?
If you just go to his channel and like scroll down and see the video, it's the thumbnail, and you can definitely see.
Yeah, because this is I actually haven't like really talked about this yet. So.
Yeah, I did, and it is insane, and I went off on it because this is a fantasy card, so it's like a fantasy virtual versus like main stage, and it's the most fucking insane thing that I've ever seen in my life. This is a fantasy card, and someone in the chat, I think it might have been B702, said something like a fantasy card with no women. Like, bro,
yeah,
it's
that's a fact, bro. Okay, hold on, I got it right here. No, don't play it. Just okay.
a fan. It's fucking over for you, bro.
All right. Oh, you know, see, there's a 2.
No. Okay. Dude, this is now, you know, he had Yo-Yo make the flyer, right?
No, bro.
No, come on, he couldn't have made that. Like,
yeah, I mean, bro, I would be pissed if I'm spending my time making a whole graphic fucking flyer for a non-event,
especially one like this,
especially one that's trash. Like, what the fuck?
So let's start from the bottom. Okay,
that's what Drake said.
Yeah. Latin Pain versus Swave Seva.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
What, bro? This is a fantasy card. This is my dream card. No budget. There's no budget. It's a fantasy card.
He's like, you know, I'm trying to, you know, keep it in the realm of reality in my fantasies.
Yeah, facts.
But like, bro, Latin Pain Swave Seva is just a bad matchup.
It's
like,
irregardless
of how you feel about either one.
Bro, neither of them would ever even be a thought in my mind when creating a fantasy card.
Damn. Yeah, that's a fact. When's the last time?
And he's supposed to be a fan. It's crazy.
When's the last time Swave was even like good?
The verse Disaster, maybe, and he still got bodied.
It's all us.
On a bed of nails.
No, that's where it's like Fredo, I think.
No, that was Disaster.
Yeah, on the bed of nails.
That was Disaster.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty fucking sure. I watched that battle not too long ago.
No, bro, that's versus Fredo at like Massacre, or one of the Massacre.
Grizzlemania.
Nope.
All right, well, I'm telling you, it was in the Disaster battle.
The bed of nails line?
Yes.
You want to bet?
I don't want to bet, but we can play it after. But either way, let's run through this fucking ridiculous card.
Well, you're so sure, but yet you don't want to bet.
I'm not betting.
Why? Because you're scared.
No.
Swave versus Tank. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
All right, I guess.
No, Swave is trash all the time.
Even like his best performances, like I remember people were like, "Oh, he killed Young Cannon," or I guess QP, but it's like it wasn't even the bars. He was just like, "Yo, peep game, right? Peep game." He's like, "Explain what happened when this other dude ran up on you," and it's like it wasn't even like bars. It was just talking and shit. Like Swave's is not good. Disaster fucking murdered Swave.
Murdered him in New York too. In New York,
that's one of the biggest bodies of that era for real.
Yep, in New York too.
Dankster versus Caution, is that Earthworm Jim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm not like super mad at that one.
Bro, it's a fantasy card.
I know.
I'm hella mad at that.
I'm hella mad at it.
Get that off there.
Fuck.
But what I'm most mad at is the next one with the disrespect to Clip Corleone giving him fucking moo-wop.
Mwah.
Right, Crucial. Who the fuck is moo-wop? Like he honestly, he's not too bad. He's from iBattle, I think. He's not too bad, but like the disrespect there is insane.
Yeah.
Moo-wop. Fucking moo-wop. Fuck out of here. All right.
More like mook wop.
Share the live. Yes, please share the live. OG Capri.
No, hold on. We're not done here yet.
Go ahead.
Come on, bro. If we're doing, even if we're talking about like realistically, right? Even to see this on a card, like if they announce tomorrow, Clip's coming back, he's battling Moo-Wop, I would be like, Clip, why?
Right. It doesn't even have to be a fantasy card.
It's not even a fan. Like literally, if they announce tomorrow, this is an addition to Smack Talk, and they say, oh, Clip's coming back, making his return versus Moo-Wop.
Right. I'd be like, bro, no.
What? I'd be like, why? What are you talking about? So to have that as a fantasy, like the fantasy card, like you're fucking any match you could possibly think of that you'd want to see.
And that's not even a good matchup in any way, shape, or form.
No,
I'd be like Clip Corleone versus Cortez.
That's a great matchup.
Right.
I said someone, I'm trying to remember now. Anyone, bro, like I forget who I said before. But yeah, even Clip versus Sharon and shit, I think would be a better matchup. Like,
oh, Clip would never be on my card.
Poo-Wop.
Ilmac versus Lux would be my main event. Disaster versus Mook would be the co-main event.
I know, but he's putting like this virtual fantasy.
I know, and then I would get to the virtual verse. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Well, fuck off then. You gotta have, bro. I've been saying that for like Pablo knows. Like people started saying it like when Ilmac battled on RBE and beat JC, but like I've been saying that shit forever, for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
So over 10 years.
Impact versus Calico, we've been saying it. Like,
yep. Yeah, since Summer Madness too, we've been saying Ilmac versus Lux.
And then people started saying JC, and I'm like, I don't want to see that. I really don't want to see JC and Lux. Ilmac versus Lux makes way more sense.
That's the battle.
Doesn't agree. Literally, it's just hating. Just hating.
Right.
Ilmac's corny.
Ilmac versus Lux would be a top 3 battle in battle rap history. I promise you.
Yeah, Mook versus Diz, 100%. That binge should have happened.
Yeah.
Even I remember like Angry Fan radio episodes where they'd be up there talking about Mount Rushmore and Diz. Like this would be like fucking 8 years ago now.
Yeah, I remember that. I used to listen to it at work.
Mount Rushmore, and it needs to happen that era versus this era. Like, come on, fam. JC versus bro, like I don't know where that whole like JC wave came in. Everyone was riding JC so hard.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. JC versus like Chilla. I like JC. I like JC's like earlier battles when he came back and started like slowing it down even more, and then he would do these stupid faces like Bankhead almost. He would make these stupid faces and go, every letter. Terrible.
Yep.
And people just like JC could spit the most average ass generic punchline, but if he says it like this and then goes every letter, people used to go fucking crazy talking about he's a goat, he's a goat pen. When you see JC versus God, it's like what?
Right.
This dude used to be better actually when he just rapped.
He was. Yep.
So it's crazy, bro. And now finally it took everyone years to finally realize JC wasn't that good. Bro, I would
Right.
destroy JC.
Oh,
Destroy. And
absolutely.
the thing is, I would want that to be in person because he's so fucking small.
That's
Like,
why Twerk fucking bodied him, even though JC was pretty dope in that battle.
Yeah,
Twerk
he had some good shit, but
just fucking bullied him. But hey, listen, what we should do is when we're finished going over this card, we should create our own fucking virtual versus main stage card that shows a fan what a fan really, because clearly a fan don't know. He says he's been watching battle rap since fucking 2010 or whatever. I don't believe you after seeing some shit like this.
Yeah, or I guess, like they say, oh, people just have different preferences. People like different shit. Like, bro,
No.
This lets me know you don't understand the like, I don't even want to say the basics, but the fundamentals. What makes a good match?
Right.
Really don't understand. So even if you watch battles and you think
you don't know talent, clearly.
You get like the bars and the performance, or like while you're watching it, you think you understand all that of it. You clearly get the fundamentals of matchmaking.
And these are just the people he dick rides, like, for real.
Yeah, because look at who we gave Danksta, and look who we gave, like, come on, man. 3 versus active is fucking insane.
Who wants to see that? Who wants to see that on any card? Never mind a fantasy card.
Even before I knew how much of a clown dude was, I still wouldn't want to see that.
Hell nah, I'm dead. I'm good. I'm good with Battle and Disaster.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. Shout out to Active. I was interested to see what he was gonna do in virtual, but
yeah,
he's not. I'm sorry, Active
is mid-tier.
Not going on my fantasy card anywhere.
No.
How is Diz isn't on here?
Right.
Active is like, what the fuck? What are we doing here, dog? What are we
activate your brain?
Yeah, your fucking brain cells aren't active.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man,
bro. You know what the announcer would sound like on this card? OG Bottom versus Active. Hasn't been active in the scene lately. Got Doug versus Loso. This is a virtual debut. Let's see what he can do here. Let's see how he virtually pocket checks his opponent. Sent him a Cash App request for $5. Never seen that move done before. The virtual pocket check. Sending a Cash App request. Oh my god, bro! Luke Kane versus Seeds. Like, what are we talking about?
Neither of them would be on the card either.
Not only on it, but how the fuck are they like the top of the card?
Right.
Yeah, this is my co-main. Like this, and this is what I'm saying about not only matchmaking but card building is another aspect. Card building, even if you had them on it, for them to be like co-main event. This is why he doesn't understand. Clearly, he doesn't understand because it being a fan versus Mr. ENT on top of like me and Reeg and Greg and Innovative. Like that's why he didn't get that. Clearly, he didn't understand because he thinks Luke Kane versus C3 is a co-main event. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't understand the fundamentals of matchmaking and card building. Clearly.
At all.
C3 is not terrible. She has some alright shit, some alright battles, but like, come on, fam. What are we talking about?
And then Loso versus Calico, that battle makes no fucking sense.
No sense at all. And I'm listen, I'm a fan of Cal, and I'm a fan of Loso.
Me too. Well, I'm a fan of Cal.
Oh, come on. I'm not gonna pretend like Loso isn't fire, and I wasn't a fan of him just because. But this match just doesn't make any fucking sense, dog, at all. It's not. You can't even call it a style clash. It's a style mash.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't mesh. There's no for things to clash. There has to be like enough opposing, enough differences for them to clash. They can't even. It's a style mash because you're just mashing two names together that don't fit at all. Literally, it would be like round one Calico, and he just raps about like hustling work and completely irrelevant to his opponent. And then Loso would go and be like,
it's a spider.
It's a spider. I bring a round drum. It's a dryer. You bitch wet.
I come with the heat. It's a fire.
You bitch mouth wet. It's saliva. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
It's like headshot. His brain, it's in China.
All right, so let's make ours. What would ours be? Let's think main event. Pablo Pickasso versus Ilmac.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not mad at it.
I love that battle. Maybe it doesn't have to be main event. We'll
Yeah, that's like a co-main, I feel like.
Yeah. All right, what do you got? You got any in mind?
Like you Clip Cortez, I do like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, Clip versus Cortez. We definitely need a female match, and we gotta do 40 bars because she's from Boston. So I'd go 40 versus. I mean, Dankster's really the only female in virtual, so
Right.
Gotta be 40 versus Dankster. Or I mean, even Couture, man.
The Miss Hustle versus Dankster.
Absolutely not 40. No. I know, but 40's from Boston, and I would rather see Couture, man, especially in person.
We're not talking about in person. I'm talking about building a card, a fantasy virtual card.
I know. I'm just saying. I would like to see Couture in person.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, we need 40. Nah, I don't think we do.
No, we don't. But Dumbfounded maybe on the card.
John versus Dumbfounded.
Yo,
bro, John versus Dumbfounded.
That's the one.
That is a fucking matchup. See, take note.
Wow. Take note, Ethan.
That is a matchup.
This card we have is fire already.
Bro, Greg versus Peanut is actually a fire matchup, bro.
Yep.
Fire matchup. Greg versus Peanut, fire. Or even oh bro, I just thought of it too. Yeah, that's a good one. I really like John versus Dumbfounded is amazing. Book that immediately.
Yeah, immediately.
About to battle Dumbfounded on the ring. Oh my god, bro.
Yo, that would be fine. You know how expensive that would be?
He's calling Greg Dumbfounded because he's half Asian.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Bro, Mr. Comedian doesn't get the jokes. Wow.
Well, we were talking about Dumbfounded, the battle.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Bonnie versus Dankster.
Yeah, I'd like to see Bonnie versus Kid Dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Dangerous. That would be fire.
Kid Dangerous versus O Solo.
Yep, Kid Dangerous versus O Solo.
Versus O Solo.
Bonnie versus Dankster.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I think we've already come up with the same amount as him, if not more.
No, we definitely got to keep going.
Oh, for sure, we can keep going. Innovate versus Lux for the main event.
I mean, I think that would be the obvious one, but I do think I don't know. I think like Innovate. This might sound weird at first. Like Innovate versus Loso, like the Four Horsemen Loso or something.
What about Innovate versus fucking Nestle?
Nestle. There you go. That's the one.
That's the one.
Innovate versus Nestle. And
That's the battle.
you said me versus Ilmac. I get it. I understand it. I would say me versus Soul.
Okay, but who versus Ilmac? Damn.
Who versus Ilmac? Yeah, that's a good question. Seizure.
Ooh, Seizure versus Ilmac.
Seizure versus Ilmac. Me versus Soul. Innovate versus Nestle. Kid Dangerous versus Osolo. Clip Corleone versus Cortez. John versus Dumbfounded. This is a fantasy card.
What's the main event there? All of them.
I mean, Ilmac Seizure would probably be the main event.
Yeah, nah, Adept, not Soul Khan. Soul from
Soul, the Scottish rapper. Because bro, I'm telling you, people even tell me I look like an American version of him, and the way he writes, his pen is like very similar to the way I write too.
Yeah, facts.
Me and Soul would be a fire battle. You know.
Damn, yo, that's one hell of a card that we just put together.
Then you really want to throw in at the end? Loso versus Loso for the name.
Yeah.
Loser has to change their name. Remember, that did happen before. If you know battle rap. So Bricks, Bricks Belvedere, Bricks with 2 X's, like a female genetic code. He, the Suns dude, back in the day, he had a battle versus dude just named Bricks. I think it was on was it iBattle, or was it, this might have been Grind Time South, actually. Atlanta Grind Time South.
Yeah.
And the loser had to change their motherfucking name.
Yep.
And he went by Da Bandit for a little while after. And then I think he wound up just like, going back on it and just called himself Bricks the Bandit.
Yeah.
Abysmal versus Hollowhand.
No. Hold up. I saw.
No, Hollowhand versus Jack Action.
We need Shoddy Horror. Yeah, that would be fucking crazy.
Hollowhand versus Jack Action.
Yep. Shoddy Horror versus who though? Because
hold on, wait, even better. Jack Action versus Head Ice.
Damn.
Head Ice versus Jack fucking Action. Tell me that is not Blockbuster. 2 old heads.
Damn.
Come on, man. That is fire, bro. That's fire. Jack versus Head Ice is fucking Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yo versus Lush One is fucking crazy.
Shoddy Horror versus someone.
Yeah. Okay, let me think about this for a minute.
Oh, Teeksta.
Shoddy would not write a third. I don't think I've ever seen Shoddy like choke or not write a.
Yeah, nah. Shoddy's always on point.
Innovate next. I really don't think XL's like dope like that for real. Like,
who did we say for Innovate?
Nestle.
Yeah.
Innovate versus Shoddy would be dope, but I like Innovate Nestle for real.
Shoddy versus Teeksta.
Shoddy versus Teeksta, bro. This is coming to get home. I'm writing these down.
Yeah, write these down.
These are actually fire, bro. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to the list here. So we got Seizure versus Ilmac.
Ness versus Innovate is the battle, yo.
That's the battle for sure. That's absolutely the battle.
Mm-hmm.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Innovate versus Nestle.
Yeah, we could probably make Shoddy versus Teeksta happen.
Kid Dangerous versus Osolo, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Shoddy versus Teeksta is amazing.
Amazing. I came up with that and Innovate versus Nestle. The rest of them Pablo kind of came up with. Actually, we both probably came up with a good amount each.
Yeah. John Dumbfounded. That was my idea.
Yep, that was fire.
Bro, Jin. If you could get Jin back, John versus Jin would be even better. But
well, yeah. But if we can get Jin back, I want to see him versus Disaster. So
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's the headliner. Disaster versus Jin.
There we go. There we go. That's the main event.
Uh-huh. What do we say? Bonnie, Dankster versus Bonnie?
Yep. Thanks to verse Bonnie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jack Action versus Head Ice is fucking amazing, though.
Mm-hmm.
That battle. See, this is what a fantasy card should look like. Jin versus Greg. Yeah. Who did we say for Greg again?
We didn't.
I thought we threw something out there.
Greg versus.
Oh, he said Peanut. I did like that one, Greg.
Yeah, I do like that, but I feel like
we get a better.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at Greg.
Pesci.
I was gonna say I was gonna say this. I wouldn't be mad at Greg versus Soul and me versus Pesci instead.
Yeah, either one.
I like that. Greg the Great versus Soul and Pablo versus Pesci. I actually like that better. Bro. Yo-Yo versus Organic. I don't think he battles still, though. That's the thing.
Organic's not gonna battle.
Yeah, he's definitely not in a battle.
Yo, I agree, Undead. Bring A-Class and Tantrum back. Tantrum's fire, yo. Tantrum.
Yo,
I still talk to Tantrum.
Bro, Yo-Yo versus Tantrum is fire, actually. I do.
Like no offense, Yo-Yo, but Tantrum would fucking cook you.
Yeah, Tantrum's fire. Absolutely fire. That's why I feel like he's got to be on there. Or Greg the Great versus Tantrum.
Ooh, I like that.
Greg the Great versus Tantrum. That's the match.
And you versus Soul, yeah. Clip versus Osa.
Pesci.
Osa versus somebody.
Clip Corleone versus Osa is fucking amazing, actually.
Damn.
Yo. Yeah, instead of Cortez. I feel like Cortez has more name recognition, but Osa would be a better battle, I feel like.
Yeah. Nah, we got Shoddy versus Teeksta.
Yeah.
That's got to be the one. Fuck Gemini.
Tantrum is fire. Fire. Yeah, I like Shoddy versus Teeksta more than Gemini, for real. Gemini, like, I don't know, man. Dude's like a one-trick pony to me, and not very good these days. Kind of washed up, if you ask me. Damn, bro, there's so many. I'm trying to think of like not just American dudes either now, you know, like. Or like
well, we got two people from overseas.
I actually kind of like this matchup. Versus Yo-Yo is actually pretty dope. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
But I feel like there's someone for Yo-Yo that's like that we're not thinking right now. Bro, Prince Ali versus Yo-Yo. Prince Ali versus Yo-Yo. And if you don't know, hold on. I'll play some of his shit right now. Because I'm telling you right now, these motherfuckers probably don't know. And they about to find out.
But I think people would rather see him versus her.
Yeah, I don't care what they'd rather see.
Yeah.
My fantasy card.
It's our fantasy card, bitch.
Bro, Prince Ali was a beast. He actually has great music. He only battled like 3 times in KOTD, but he fucking washed some of these dudes.
Yeah.
Washed. Bro, hold on. Let me put on like his first round, right? He's just got that old school style, and I think this would be a great matchup. Ready?
That's what's up, round one. It's on Prince Ali. Look, yo, you about to get smoked, chump, like some Buddhist skunk medication. Once I'm zoning like a Buddhist monk meditating, I pen verses like I'm receiving a revelation. So testament, then watch James' book like the Testament. Spit the gospel in the form of a tight verse, could tightrope walk on a mic cord and kill a cipher with Jesus and make Christ slur. You couldn't.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? Yo-Yo versus, like, just listen to the way he raps.
Dodge just the Rango clip. My manuscripts is Dead Sea Scroll scripted. Flow is seashore gifted. I'm waving the title till I see souls lifted. The rap motto, I take them to holy war. Get knocked at your door like Jehovah spreading the holy word. So fall back with all that acting, brolic and shouting. Cause I could get your whole section 8 like Project Helsing when the llama's on. No drama on. Watch him run on like he had a comma on. Get poked with the shank. Fuck it, I'll do it in vain like Scott Steiner's on. Act froggy and leave him by upon. Once I capsules and clear a ting like my sinus gone. My bars felt from Penance hang to Sing Sing. I make his folk rock like Bruce wants that Springsteen. I melt for cream by any means, stomp on his face till his lips stick like Maybelline and put him in a black bag like I'm raking leaves, a rap style make believe. So stop lagging, you don't hold dogging. I dig him a grave and show him his cold under like coal mine and leave him with a runny nose, no cold virus. Try to box me, better luck trying to hold by him. I cut his neck, leave his throat by him. Sold in the dirt, a stone by him. Yellow tape flowers get thrown by him. Or I could cross-check him. No, cross-check him. No, cross-check him. Fuck it, Jesus couldn't intervene if he had a cross with him. Couldn't dodge death if he had the Iverson cross with him. So cross me, you won't be rising on a day to the third, get laid in the hearse. Subscribe a verse to have him sitting with the angels of perch. Chump.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you haven't watched Prince Ali's battles in KOTD, especially this one and the genocide one, he was
His opponent's young Casper, by the way.
yeah, he's terrible, but he cooks,
Terrible.
bro, cooks. And if you go, hold on, if you go to the comments, I'm probably the last. Look at 12 years ago. Comment Pickasso. Ali should have flipped the Mighty Duck shit on him. Okay, but hold on, is there another one? Like, you'll see me in the comments 12 years ago saying, bro, bring Prince Ali back. Prince Ali is fire. It's always funny when I go to these battles and I'm the last comment. But if you know, you know, like everyone was saying, similar paces, similar cadence. I always wanted to see Prince Ali come back. So when you have time, definitely go watch his battles, because dude be cooking, bro. Dude be cooking. Daylight Joey. Yeah, I heard, bro. I heard like the back and forth and shit. And
I'm not even gonna listen to it.
Fucking terrible, bro. But someone said Nightmare J versus Solo. Nah, bro.
Nah, Pyro.
Y'all be mismatching this shit. Like
Pyro versus Cortez would be fire.
Yeah, or Pyro, or even Pyro versus Prince Ali. Like that's a good match, you know. Solo, like I feel like Pyro doesn't like joke enough for that to make sense, you know. You can't spell egregious without putting the Greg in it. Oh fuck, that's hilarious.
Big K versus Maze.
Big K versus Maze is fire. Not for real. I'm not even playing. Oh fuck.
You can't spell egregious without putting that Greg in it. I don't know what it means yet, but I'm gonna make it a bar.
Nah, bro. Yo-Yo versus Fredo would be a fire, actually.
Yo, good call.
Yo-Yo versus Fredo, I think, is the match for real.
Good call.
That's actually incredible. Now that I think about it, Fredo's a fucking beast. If you're not aware.
Oh yeah, go watch Fredo versus Bender.
Yeah, Pyro versus
B-Dot. No.
Nah. Y'all are like, I don't know what y'all think.
I don't want to see B-Dot on my card.
Big K versus Rio. Oh my god. Hell no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Why? You could literally just go watch Rio's rounds from me, and that's what he's gonna say versus Big. You can't put Rio versus a white person, because then that immediately is gonna make him, instead of rapping, he's gonna immediately go to all these dumb white angles.
Yeah, it's not a good matchup at all.
We saw what happened last time. That's what I'm saying. Like, Matt, this is why
be better off booking Big K versus me.
Right.
Since me and Big K actually have history.
But that's what I'm saying. When it comes to matchmaking, sometimes people just like throw names, and it's like you gotta like think it through a little more. Like, do the styles, do they clash enough where it's like they're different enough it would be entertaining? Or is it like, is there a story here? Is there something you could work with? Would the face off get them, like, would they be motivated? Do their styles even make sense? Is there similarities? Is it like, I feel like people just be like, I like this battler and I like this one, and they throw them together, and it's like, dude, that's how we get half-ass battles. Like,
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And that's our whole point with the A-fan fantasy card. Some of this shit, just throwing shit out there. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, some of it don't even make sense for real.
Fuck it. Me versus Big K.
Social versus Big K. Is that
We have history. We have history.
Oh, I know you do. And that actually, like, yeah, it actually makes sense. Surprisingly.
Yeah. And then we can fight after.
And then you can fight. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Yo, he said he fucking. Oh, I'm not even gonna. He tried to tell people in an interview that he fucking snatched me up and made me shit it on myself, bro. He wouldn't even look me in the eyes, and I was right in his face.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here, Big K.
What's a good one? Yo, Pyro versus Arcane.
Lucane versus No Shame.
Stop it. Stop it.
Hold on. Who did you say, Pop?
Arcane.
Pyro versus Arcane is fire. I like that battle.
That, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, I was thinking more. I was like, yo, like Fingers or like Step Easy or something. But then I was like, Arcane, I feel like makes more sense.
Step Easy versus Seizure would be fire.
That would be, but I feel like it's not enough.
I know, but that would be a fire battle.
Yeah. Yo, Step Easy's a beast, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is. He had a choking problem, but
yeah, he said, "Where can I find an interview?" I don't think he says you by name, right? He just says like this blogger or something, right?
What interview? Oh, it's on 15 Minutes of Fame. It was after Massacre 2. It was after Massacre 2. So whatever year that was, I think it was on 15 Minutes of Fame. So that's probably where you can find that interview. And then I responded, and I went to the venue, and I returned to the scene of the crime, and said that never. And I even went on DME's show because DME was like, "Yo, he's saying this about you," and I was like, "Never happened." Told him the story, like, bro, trust me. And the people I had with me that day, bro. Let's put it this way, if Big K had even fucking put a finger on me, event would have been shut the fuck down.
All right, we got it. You super top. Yeah, that would have.
I'm talking about the people I had with me too.
No, I know. I'm just playing. Sketch Menace. I'm not like super mad at that. Like,
I was gonna say Sketch Menace versus like
but I think me and Pesci
Infamous.
Yeah, no, bro. No, Sketch Menace versus Abysmal.
I was thinking Abysmal too, but I don't know. I think Abysmal maybe versus Poe Rich.
Poe Rich. Or how about like fucking off the wall, like Abysmal versus like fucking Shuffle T. You know?
Not interested.
Nah, bro.
Not interested at fucking all.
Why we hating on Shuffle T?
I like Shuffle T.
Then why would you want to see it?
Because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Just like you're bombing on people in the chat for it.
No, I know. I'm playing. It was a joke.
No, it wasn't.
It was a huge joke.
It wasn't.
No, I know. I would just want to see. I would just want to see Shuffle T clown Abysmal for it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Then fair enough.
I just want. We don't need Abysmal's rounds. I just want to hear Shuffle's rounds for it. It's my fantasy card. Okay?
Abysmal and Lucane versus Shuffle T and Milo.
Nah, bro. D Money and OG Capri versus Marlo and Shuffle T.
Oh man.
Or do a 3-way 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Ilmac and Thesaurus, Marlo and Shuffle T, and D Money and OG Capri.
Oh shit! Yeah, cheddar cheese versus Seizure would be fire. Polo Cop, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
Oh, bro, cheddar cheese versus Kid Dangerous is amazing.
Nah, Kid Dangerous versus O Solo is better. You need someone who
I
can
know,
really
but I'm
rap
saying
against.
that's another great matchup, though.
It would be funny, yeah. But I want to see somebody that like.
No,
I don't know.
Carter. If you're gonna get Carter Deems, you need to do like Carter Deems versus like Jackpot or something.
I'm all set with Carter Deems, bro. For real, like he was funny in the grind time days, and then when they brought him back in KOTD, he had some moments, but it's like that shtick is done for me. Like I'm not,
I get what you're saying. It's like
you know.
it's like when I go back and try to watch fucking certain movies now, it's just like, all right, dog. Like,
Yeah, like I don't know. He's just. I don't know. I used to find him funny. He was original and all that, but then like when they brought him back, it was just. And they put him against like Head Ice and shit. I'm like, come on, man, this is fucking stupid.
yeah, no, I feel you. Dirt, yo, that actually would be fire.
Dirt, yep.
Dirt versus Jack. I like Jack Action versus Head Ice better.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Dirt, like I said, Dirt versus Jackpot or something, you know?
Yeah.
Someone else that like is like, you know, like plays the like fucking tough guy role or something. I feel like that's when Dirt's at his best.
Right.
It's like you know, going against like gun bar rappers type shit, you know.
Yeah, yo, when he had a battle when he broke down a bunch of different guns in one of his rounds, and that shit was insane.
Yo,
that shit was
not
insane.
mad at Skelly versus Reed Ruger is actually dope.
Ooh, Skelly versus Reek.
Skelly was dope for real.
Yeah, Skelly was dope.
He had his moments. He definitely had some not so great battles, but yeah, Skelly could rap. That's for sure. I feel like there's someone. For Reek, I do like Skelly versus Reek. I do.
Twerk versus Reek.
No, absolutely not. Don't want to see it at all.
Me either.
Then why'd you say it? Then why'd you say it?
Because it was the obvious thing.
Yeah. Well.
Iron Solomon.
Bro, Snow is fucking terrible.
Terrible.
It's awful. Can't do it. Can't do it. Iron Solomon versus Jack actually would be kind of fire. Satire is dope. He had a battle not that long ago.
Versus Marv.
Yeah.
Which was fire.
On GTX. Yeah. No, Satire is dope. Fresco. Bro, I've been saying bring Fresco back for a minute. Damn, who would Fresco battle though?
I think we pretty much got the card together.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like cheddar cheese versus Sigmas, bro. Yeah, Fresco's a beast, dog.
Brick Street versus Cortez.
Okay. I actually like that. I do like that. But these motherfuckers don't be wanting to battle no more. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Seizure versus Ilmag, Innovate versus Nestle, Kid Dangerous versus O Solo, Shoddy Horror versus Teeksta, Pablo versus Lopeshi or Soul, John versus Dumbfounded, Danksta versus Bonnie, Jack Action versus Head Ice, Greg the Great versus Tantrum, Clip Corleone versus Osa, Yo-Yo versus Fredo, Big K versus Social Assassin versus Big K. Abysmal versus Sketch Menace, and Brick Street versus Cortez is actually fire.
That's a fire card.
Yeah, that is a fire card.
That's one of them ones. Was Greg on there?
Yeah. Greg the Great versus Tantrum.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
He would never battle if he faces. What? Oh shit. DNA Tooth versus A-Fan. Let's go. Oh my god, bruh.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Nah, DNA Tooth versus P Black, right?
When DNA 2 said, you know, are you willing to put your careers up? I don't know why A-Fan bitched out.
Damn. Oh shit. I didn't DNA versus Death.
That would be fire.
For the
Fingers.
Loser has to delete their YouTube channel.
Yep. Polo Cop. Fingers. Yo, if you never seen Shoddy Horror versus Fingers, Shoddy Horror goes crazy in that battle.
Yo, Fingers, bro. When Fingers first came in KOTD, he had a little run where he had like 6 battles. I was kind of fire. That's why I was saying I thought of their battle, Fingers and Step Easy. That's why when I started mention, I was like, yo, I wouldn't be mad at like Abysmal versus Fingers or something, or even Yo-Yo versus Fingers, but I kind of like the Fredo. So I was trying to think of, or Pyro versus Fingers actually would be kind of dope. You know?
I don't know.
Or teeksta, but we already got Shoddy for teeksta, so Fingers versus teeksta would actually be a dope battle.
It would, but Shoddy versus teeksta would be fucking insane.
Yeah, I feel like that's the match for real. Yeah, 2 times. But I like Yo-Yo versus Fredo or Prince Ali for real. Even though it's like he's a little lesser known, but the matchup itself would be better, I feel like. You know. So who we got for Maze? Maze versus Mook. Murder Mook versus Maze.
Yeah, we don't even have anybody for Lux or Mook.
Yo, I got it. E Farrell versus Maze.
There we go. There we go.
Versus Maze. There it is.
That's the one.
Shout out to the homie.
Lee Farrell, yep.
That's actually a dope battle. Maze versus Kitchen Clean. Whoever shows up wins is crazy.
You don't even gotta rap, you just gotta show up.
That's crazy, dog. Kid Dangerous slugs.
You know, I'm trying to think, is there anybody?
Yo, Madness ain't bad.
Well, I was looking at that. My question is there anybody in this community that's like funny like that could like really match because Madness is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I'm just trying to think because I don't think really anybody in this community is just straight up funny, you know?
I was thinking Jeffrey Mays too. It's funny. I was actually supposed to battle Jeffrey on 413 battle. The battle was booked and everything. I forget what happened. I think I got arrested actually or something. I forget what happened. But that was one of the only battles I ever like missed. And you know, kind of glad looking back. It's like I didn't even really want to battle. They just put the battle together, you know. I was like, all right, I guess I'll battle him. But at the time, like it wasn't even someone I was trying to battle for real.
We got John versus Dumbfounded.
Yeah, John versus Dumbfounded is fire, bro. Straight up. Innovate versus Nestle is fire as well.
Absolutely fire.
I think, yeah. Clip Corleone versus Osa, amazing.
Hey, fan, that's how you do a fantasy card.
Yeah, that's
for real.
Bro. Greg the Great versus Tantrum is fire.
Sharon versus Social. Nah, I'm good.
Nah. Sharon versus fucking you know, one of these dudes. one of these dudes that King Cole.
Sharon versus DME.
Sharon versus Wilson, bro.
Yeah,
Sharon versus Tazlo.
No, Tazlo versus Psycho.
Yo, Taslo versus Psycho is actually amazing.
Or SMP.
No, Psycho. You had it right the first
Yeah,
time.
all right, word.
Yo, hold on. Now I gotta pull up a Psycho battle. Oh my
shit.
god, bro. I respect O'Shea. I respect O'Shea. I respect O'Shea, bro.
I respect those shit.
Have me dying, bro. If you've never seen Psycho, oh shit, bro. Villain's actually pretty good. Wait, Villain with a U from the UK, or yeah, the albino Villain. He's actually pretty dope. Yo, that actually just made me think. What's the other dude that's not shoddy but looks like Raptor? Raptor's actually all right. Like bro.
He's like a mid-tier shoddy.
Right. Seizure versus Raptor would actually be kind of dope though. O'Shea versus Base Dandy is fucking hilarious, dog. Oh, I was thinking of someone for O'Shea. I was trying to. Yeah, O'Shea versus Base Dandy or Infamous. O'Shea versus King Infamous, dog.
That's the one.
O'Shea versus King Infamous. Absolutely.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Facts. Oh my god. Yo, so this is Christ. This I say Christ, bro. I almost said Christ. This is Psycho. Or Psycho versus Christ. This is funny too.
Yo, you want to be a Montreal president? Fucking act one.
Fucking act one.
Like one. Fuck low pussy.
Fucking president. Fucking act one.
Hold it down, y'all.
Some love for these dudes, y'all.
Let's go. Psycho. You're gonna get it in. Hi.
Get that. Put your money where your mouth is. Make some love for these dudes, y'all. It's almost like, is that where DNA Tooth got the voice from? Just fucking high pitched organic.
Now what? It's on Psycho. Let's go. Yo, that's
it. Put your money where your mouth is.
it. Then it's fucking over. You say you're the Tamil Tiger Woods? What's that mean? You're cheating on Samosa? Yo, first he tries to be Italian, trying to be Joe Pesci. Then he tries to be Canadian, yelling, "Go Gretzky!" But is that at the convenience stores yelling, "Look, Pesci, go get me a Henny and a Court Pepsi." Yo, I'd rather eat hounds and cats and be called Chowian fat than worship.
I'd rather eat 1,000 cats and be called Chow Young Fat. No, he does 100%.
I've been told that a few times.
He does. He's like American organic.
I don't sound like the motherfucker.
Yeah, hold on.
I'd rather eat hounds and cats and be called Chowian fat than worship cows and rats and be brown and fat. Hey, yo, kid twist in a do-rag? You're more pathetic than Caliente in a cowboy hat. Yo, you said beating me is gonna be so easy. Then why do you need my angles to beat me? Why you gotta go around and ask for my material, asshole? Even for you, that's low. Yo, you're not welcome here, and also not in the West Coast. You're getting kicked off the league, just like the Montreal Expos.
Nah, bro, y'all be disrespecting Clip. Diaz is fucking terrible. Diaz is one of the worst battlers King of the Dot.
I'm not mad at Clip versus Uno Lavos though. To be
No,
real.
that one makes more sense. Diaz was the worst, and
worst.
He would just bite all the time. All his rounds was filled with fucking all kinds of reused material and shit. It's like Diaz was the. Oh my god! And the fucking accents he would do were like, "Hey yo, so listen, it's like I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?" It's like he didn't even know what he sounded like for real. Yeah, these battles were the shit back in the day. Uno Lavos versus Dangsta is hilarious. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Yo, I was trying to think of someone for GX, you know. Y'all know GX, the entity, whoa. Entity, whoa. Someone that does quadruple entendres. For real. Oh, fuck, bro. Clip versus pass. I was thinking that too when we said Osa or something. I was thinking passwords too.
Yeah, that would be dope.
Yo, G-Hex versus Megadeth is fucking fire. Fire.
No, I don't know. Megadeth on like a fantasy car. I don't know about that.
It was alright, bro. He had some good shit.
Yeah, but he's not that good. Topper was fire. Topper was fire.
Oh, bro.
He didn't battle for mad years, and then he came back and battled Thesaurus, and that battle was insane.
But he's like he's another like super leftist fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
That's like, bro, I can't.
I know.
Yo, Manifest Destiny. Where the fuck is Manifest Destiny?
Dude, I've hit that dude up so many times about battling because I hit him up after the double deuce battle, and I was like, yo, and I was trying to, because he was doing all these random battles and random plays. I'm like, why don't you go to King of the Dot? He's like, because they want me to pay for my flight and hotel and all that shit. But it's like, bro, he was so dope. And his music's absolute fire. I still listen to his shit.
Yo, yeah, we're forgetting Rap Ref for real.
Actually, play a song from Manifest Destiny.
D-Lore, bro, that's actually
D-Lore, yeah.
Bro, actually,
D-Lore versus Kid
D-Lore
Dangerous.
Versus Rap Ref would actually be kind of fun.
That would be fire too.
Who would you say?
Kid Dangerous.
Nah.
No, it has to be Kid Dangerous versus Solo.
Yeah. Cali Smooth versus Rap Ref is dope. I like that. Trying to think of someone that would be dope for Rap Ref.
Yo, play Manifest Destiny song.
All right.
Either Narcissistic or Ain't Easy. Ain't Easy's more of like a play Narcissistic. Fuck that. There's a video for it too.
All right, this will be our second commercial break of the night.
Yo, this shit is so fire. I'm telling y'all.
Okay, we'll be back with more Unscripted Logic here in just a second. Don't touch that dial.
Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fine. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness. I'm flawless. I be so narcissistic. Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fine. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness. I'm flawless. I be so narcissistic. Let it be IGEGO. On a BIPPP, stone flow to them D on me, he be solo. On a TOP, they be so low. Only the best that I stand in the ring with Muhammad Ali with the hands when I bring fists float like a butterfly, sting like a bee shit. When I punch land, see the champions ring print. That's the end that. Ain't nobody that be coming with the thunder like I bring it when I free flow. If a motherfucker wanna tell him put the money up and I'ma run it like a hoe with a freak show. Manifesto, I'm a veteran. When it come to rapping, ain't nobody who ahead of him. If you think it better than me, give me evidence. I ain't never heard another flow that could be close. What it be though? I'm on my poppers, cocky behavior. Fuck a beast, yo, because I'm monstrous. No stopping my nature. Never speak no lies, I be honest. I gotta be straight up, not finito. I'm on my job to be dropping these bangers. Eyes on me when I rhyme on beats. But you haven't heard a group of how the lines all week. What I does, what I do, I'm a sun to the moon. Everybody hear my style, wanna shine off off me. Know what I drop like flow, got it locked tight. Focus your eyesight. Now y'all see that I'm dope like a rock light shows when I rock my shine and when I got the spotlight on me. Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fast. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness, I'm flawless. I be so narcissistic. Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fast. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness, I'm flawless. I be so narcissistic. So what's the cause of this narcissism? I like to know. Giving all my rawness, I'm flawless. I got the right to boast. Ain't another artist as hard as what I be writing. No, with them concrete bars, I'm so full of myself, I might explode. Feel the shockwave when a bomb detonate. Nagasaki when I set atomic grenades. Never not renegade. Nothing stop me, and I'm on the top. See me as a repertoire with a bang. Metaphors never lame. Intricate, I'm finna get up in it, then I finish it a minute for the benefit. Independent with it, infinite, no women in my life forever, so you never gonna get to see the end of it. Exclusive membership, not open to the general public. I pull expensive pip, I'm smoking on that medical bud with those bluish stems and shit. Tops golden, and I'm heavy on drug trips. My full extension is hot. Know then that you never gonna touch this. My substance is not controlled, it's a class of its own. Sit my ass on the throne of rap, and I'm glad to be home. My thoughts and actions so selfish, you don't have to condone. So just taking my greatness and then bask in the glow. Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fast. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness, I'm flawless. I be so narcissistic. Solo shine. I don't need no partners with me. Flow so fast. Never seen no competition. Loco rhyme. And they think I'm off the hitches. Giving all my rawness, I'm flawless, I be so narcissistic. You be the best, no team that'll stop this. Me manifest, be supreme and a sovereign. Cleveland, I rep and I'm keeping it constant. People are less, I'm a king, I'm a god, bitch. And this guy see me sitting on a cloud, pissing on the town, little bitch, I'm finna drown. Get up with it now, when I heard a lot of rappers talk shit about my style, cause I shit it in their mouth. Shit it pretty fast.
That was Manifest Destiny with Narcissistic. I just thought of a great matchup.
Fire fucking song.
Rap Ref versus Ubiquitous.
Damn.
And I know motherfuckers are like, who? This dude, bro, he was Cheddar Cheese's 2v2 partner.
Yep.
He had some great 1v1 battles, not many, but clearly beat Sharon, got robbed, and that was the last time we ever seen him. Bro, if you don't know, Ubiquitous versus Rap Ref would actually be fire. And
yeah, it would.
One of his rounds versus Sharon right now, so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This dude was actually a beast. And bro, they got robbed. They're 2v2. Ubiquitous and Cheddar Cheese got robbed versus Sketch Menace and Nebula. They
did.
Dude.
Yeah!
Nate the game like Sidney Crosby playing women's hockey. Bro, this shit's filthy.
Sharon won the coin toss. It is 60 seconds on Ubiquitous whenever he's ready. It is first two rounds are 60 seconds, third round 90 seconds. Okay? Hold it down. Whenever you're ready, buddy.
I can see his appeal to the average person watching at home. They see him rhyme and they love it. It's no fault of their own. Because they don't know about formation, setups, quality, flow. Their pick of the winner's hinged on who puts on a comedy show. So he milks his gimmick image, never strays outside his comfort zone. Gay dick and sister jokes, shit about us colored folks. This used to be creative art, not doing what is comfortable, but you made it a contest of which rapper has were mother jokes. And so simple rhymes for the simple-minded. That's just part of his plan. Using a bunch of sex jokes about my mom and my dad and every Asian joke he possibly can. See, I can read his lines because I know him like the palm of my hand. And he's got rebuttals, you know, takes what I say and flips it. I'll admit it, it was cool. The first 50 times you did it, but you do it every round of every battle that you've been in. You don't need to prove you can freestyle, we get it. So laugh at his comedy routine. It's whatever, dude. The freestyle rebuttal each round that we expect from you. But know that with each generic joke that you subject them to, every other rapper loses that much more respect for you.
Oh, okay. I stopped around. I was thinking it was. Maybe it's the second or the third. Bro, one of these he fucking.
Worse with every line they hear. So while you turned a rap to be accepted by your peers, they all hung you out to dry because you're still wet behind your ears. That's why we ain't even in the same class. GM versus a Maybach. Beating you is payback for thievery of A-class. Thought he changed the game, but you're rebuttaling his play, trying to go against the grain, but still a needle in a haystack. And you're not Puffer Big, Blood or Crip, brandishing the weapon, just a fucking punk, fronting with unnatural aggression. A youngin', so I had to give him lessons. So I don't need to fuck a bitch to son a kid. Immaculate conception. And you talk a lot of game for someone without an awful lot to say. You think you hot off the top, so I knock it off like the Rock'em Sock'em game. And you garbage, which is why you'll never profit off your name, because your lyrics are as good as I feel like a peacekeeper in the Middle East that keeps heaters, heavy armor, metal choppers, helicopters, heat seekers, rebel martyrs, daily bombers, peasant archers, street sweepers, from men of honor to petty robbers. Bow to your supreme leader.
It's not the wrong, but you get it, bro. He had this one scheme that was fire. It was like, I got heavy arm like Vince Lombardi, dominate the game like Sidney Crosby playing women's hockey. You know what I mean? Dude was a beast, bro. And look at this. 10 years ago, Pickasso, ubiquitous is so dope. I want to see him return. He got robbed. The 2-on-2. A lot of these battles. If you go to the comments, you'll see Pickasso in there. You know, when I say I've been around for a minute, it's not.
We get it. You can freestyle.
Like a fan saying I've been watching.
I'm kidding. You didn't even get the metaphor, bro. So you didn't even get it.
What'd you say? I missed it. I missed it like a bitch when I stick my beep in it. Get it, Square? She was misting.
Nah, I didn't get that one.
What is
that one went over my head.
Oh, like a leprechaun.
Well, hold up. June 7th is what, like 2 weeks away? Less than 2 weeks away?
You tell me. You're the one battling, bro. I don't know. I gotta remember June 7th for no particular reason.
Oh no, it's 2 weeks from this Saturday. So
it's 2 weeks. That's 14 days.
So we got over 2 weeks. Like,
bro, whack ass 2 week bars. There was 2 weeks, like half a month.
He better stop. Like, bro, I saw him in Yo-Yo's chat today, and I said, "Hey, fan, you should be fucking spending time with your notebook." And he was like, "I'm just socializing." First of all, it took him forever to come up with this. He's like, "I'm just socializing," and I go, "Well, go socialize with your notebook." And he said. And then again, there was a long fucking wait, and he's like, "Social's favorite movie is The Notebook." Like, dude,
wow,
this is exactly why you're gonna die in this battle,
bro. It's like I still don't understand to this day. Shout out to Robs, who was replaying the body bag of the year on his stream earlier.
Yeah,
and someone actually messaged me and was like, "Bro, they were like, bro, that body gets worse every time I watch it."
It does.
I know.
It does.
The shit I said in the battle, like, it came out even more so when I was talking about him turning on anyone he's close to and shit. Like, all my angles hit even more now. For real.
And shout out to the Rio battle hitting over 1,000 already.
Oh, for word? I didn't even see it.
Yeah, it's like 1,100.
400. So I only have like 2 battles under 1,000 right now.
Let me double check. Maybe it was the face off.
Yeah, it's probably the face off.
Hold up.
Yeah, I don't know if you have that correct, but by the way, that movie is right. Oh, bro, it's funny. I actually had a notebook.
Oh yeah.
Versus Rio, remember? I was like, because I had a whole different decap Rio line. I said it was like something about a sword, and I said, "Yo, I'll bring this MF Doom. Y'all see a villain / hero." I said, I brought up the man in the iron mask because I'm going to decap Leo. Now, wait, before we move past Leo, I said, your career is a titanic tragedy because no matter how much you try to crawl to the top, you washed up and Ben fell the fuck off. Now, all the shit you write in your notebook is just sad to watch. I feel like Ryan Gosling in The Notebook asking this bitch, like, what do you want? Oh my god. But it was, yeah, I had a bunch of schemes I took up. But the Notebook movie is fucking terrible. But well, I was gonna say something before that. I said, the fuck is he talking about? Leprechauns. Oh yeah. So the demon, there's a part in one of his rounds. He's like, I shoot him, he'll be lifeless. And he's like, the paramedic's talking to his buddy on the phone, and he's like, he's not breathing, y'all. It's okay, let me coach you. What's he doing? Oh, he's not doing this. It's okay. He's just being anti-social.
I know, that was so
that
terrible.
Even make sense the other way. What is I'm being anti? Yeah, he's just being anti right now. Like, social, he's just being anti. What the fuck does that mean, bro? What does that mean? I'll be there for you.
What does any of it mean?
What does any of this mean? We're on a cosmic rock floating through the sky.
I can't believe that D-Money even battle raps. Like,
yeah,
who put that in his fucking head?
I don't know. I can't believe that he had the. Well, I was gonna say had the confidence to bet money, but clearly he didn't because he kept trying to back out of it. So clearly he didn't.
Who told A-Fan to battle? Like what? Like
nobody. Sorry, player.
So nobody asked for it, is what you're saying?
Nobody. I'm
okay,
Noriega.
Okay, got you.
Schwarzenegger orchestrates your fate in the torture chamber. Bro, that shit. Organic just threw a fish to a killer like an orca
trainer. Fire.
You beat me is about as likely as Spike Lee getting that mule
at 40 acres. Oh man.
Your whole fucking crew funny style like George and Kramer. Dog. Filthy. But we got like 20 minutes left. You wanna watch some people die inside?
Do I wanna what?
Watch some people die inside.
Sure.
Yeah, there's some funny clips. I haven't watched this yet. I opened my YouTube thing up and said "Watch people die inside" compilation. So, we got some. This is a
hold up, Tintin. If you're gonna put money on the battle, like Depp said, just send it to my Cash App. I'm not joking. He said just send it to my Cash App, and then if A-Fan wins, I'll send it to him. But it's $$ Social Assassin 47.
This is actually a Chris.
Or you can just wait till after the battle and send it to me. It's up to you.
God. This is a Chris Hansen clip, by the way. I remember this. So this dude's buddy, he came with him.
Yeah, I remember.
And he just sits there like sipping this Mountain Dew, like, "Oh, bro, you're fucked."
Yeah, I remember.
You came to meet some underage girl. Jacob here. Jacob is like, "Bro, Tad didn't tell me anything about this."
Yeah.
This is hilarious.
They were gonna tag team her.
It's hilarious. He's like, "Yo, suck on this tadpole, bro."
Oh man.
Suck on my tadpole till I give you some of my tadpoles.
Oh man.
But Chris Hansen's the GOAT. He's always like, "You said you were going to exploitive in her blank? Why?"
Yeah, I used to watch this shit all the time.
Why?
Remember the Asian guy that was fucking completely naked when Chris Hansen walked in?
Yeah. Bro, I was watching one last night on my stream. The dude showed up with a pizza, and then literally fucking Chris Hansen comes in from the other room. He's like, "What kind of pizza we got?" He's like, "The pepperoni." Like, bro, you could see the smug look on his face. Like, he couldn't wait to get this joke off. Like, come on, what kind of pizza we eating? Like, fucking Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
Why?
We weren't gonna do anything.
Yeah, but what age did she give you on the chat?
He said that's a tad too graphic. Fire.
Yep.
Wordplay. It's nasty.
I was talking about, so I don't know. Just to tag along.
So just to tag along.
Yeah.
But she did give you an age.
I can't remember. I really didn't pay attention, sir.
12, she said.
Look, his buddy's like, bro, what? The kid from the werewolf from Twilight. Is like,
I think that dude was in on it.
I don't know, bro. Look at the eyebrow shift.
Well, why is he in the house? He would have just dropped him off.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just a good friend. The kid's like, yo, will you give me a ride? Because fucking Tad doesn't have a car, bro. Come on. You think Tad?
I know, but wouldn't he see the girl and be like, yo, she's hella young?
Why would he show him a picture of the girl?
No, he's in the girl's house. So he would see the girl.
Maybe. I don't know. That doesn't show the beginning where they walk in and see her, though. I think they walk in.
No. They never really see her because she always goes right in the back. But what I'm saying, if it was a real girl, this dude would definitely see the girl in the house.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Maybe he brought him and he was going to tell him to bounce after or something. He just wanted to make sure the dad wasn't home or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he looks like he's like, what the fuck? What did I just walk into here? Like
he does.
It's bad.
12 years old. And you saw her picture, right? In her profile?
Well,
you did.
Yeah, I did.
You did. And how old did she look in the picture?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I don't know. Look at Michael Jackson's face. Like, what are you doing? Are you trying to upstage me?
What is happening?
Bring it on, bring it on.
Yo.
I think that's King Infamous, no?
Oh, man.
That's King Infamous, dog.
What the fuck is going on?
He said these boots are made for walking. What the fuck is he talking about?
Four or 5 years, we're finishing 6th and 7th, exactly where United are. Almost won a title with Suarez coming in. Sometimes just that one player can sort of just make a huge difference.
But you just said almost won a title. You didn't win a title. You know, talking about Manchester.
So to be clear, Mr. Trump hasn't.
You know, when you almost win your titles, you fucking Scottish people have this fucking weird accent where they always fucking say that it's almost isn't
no financial relationships with any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously
that's what he.
Guys, maybe don't get high before work when you have this kind of job.
He's like, that's what he said. That's what she said. That's what.
Yeah.
What I said is that what he is that DME. This is DME, dog.
Yeah.
When it's like Adept said, no, then I said. It's like, bro.
He drank GHB before this show.
It's a GHB hack attack.
Our position is.
That's what our position is that he said, she said, we said.
With any Russian oligarchs.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's obviously what our position is.
Well, can we turn to the issue of...
He looks high as fuck. He looks high as a motherfucker.
That's what he said. That's what I said. That's what we say. That's what we're saying.
Really
Yeah,
a
that's
Nazi, you know, because my family was German, Hartmann, which also gave me some pleasure.
What?
What?
My family is were Nazis, which gave me pleasures.
Because my family was German, Hartmann, which also gave me some pleasure. So I'm kind of yeah.
Yeah, so wow.
So I what can I say?
What can I say?
I understand Hitler.
I understand Hitler's. What can I say? I get where he was coming from. What the fuck?
Hey, he did get us overtime pay.
Bro, Kirsten Dunst is like, what the
Yes, she is. But hey,
on me.
not Hitler was a bad man, but you know what I'm saying. He
Very
is
bad man.
he
Very,
is the
very bad man.
reason we get paid extra after 40 hours a week.
Social said, "Shout out to Hitler."
He's not what you would call a good guy, but I understand much about him, and I
emphasize with Adolf.
Emphasize with him a little bit. Yes, not
really said it. Oh my god, I was joking. He literally just said it.
But come on, I'm not for the Second World War, and I'm not against Jews. Susanna Bier. No, not even Susanna Bier. That was also a joke. I am, of course, very much for Jews.
Well, we'll start off.
Yo,
I love all the Jews. It's clearly a joke. I love the Jews.
Yo, B702. Yo.
What the fuck?
YouTube, he means joints.
Smoked a bunch of J's. That's called a hot box. They were gas in the building, 2-1. 2-1. Dirty 30. It was gassing in the building.
Mentos. This is a money plant for the banker because he's going to need that by the time I'm finished with him.
A few moments
Oh,
later.
man.
Okay, here's what you brought to the table because you took the swap. You hoped this was going to be a lucky box. Actually, it contains one piece.
1 pound. Oh, wow. Bye-bye, Maddie.
Bye-bye, fucking...
This is the thinnest.
Brent Barry.
I've
Bye-bye, Nilsum Skills.
Nilsum Skills. If you were any more laid back, you'd be horizontal. You are the most boring man in all of Toronto. Deal or no deal? I said Neil or no skill.
Neil.
The Neils or no skills.
Oh, boy.
This group did a study. They first interviewed middle-aged people around 50 in the 1970s and 1980s, and then they came back to look at them 21 years later. Those who were married at that point in their life, in the midpoint of their life, ended up having much fewer cases of Alzheimer's than those who were divorced, single.
I find this somewhat different. Leave it to the Finns and Swedes to come up with something.
Don't look at me, pal.
Because we keep marrying other species and other ethnics and other.
Are you sure you're not?
Yikes! Going into some dangerous territory here. Let's see how he gets out of it. Talking about ethno-states and racial cleansing.
Suffering from some of the causes of dementia right now.
See, the problem is the Swedes have pure genes because they marry other Swedes because that's the rule. Finns marry other Finns, so they have a pure society. In America,
Guy named Finn meets another guy named Finn. They get hitched. They get gay married up in Massachusetts.
We marry everybody.
Okay.
So we marry Italians and Irish.
So this study does not apply.
Does not apply to us.
Huh. You are a
Amazing
scientist.
deduction, kill me.
Dr. Kill me.
That's how I feel.
Thank you for filling us in on that,
Let's see how he
Italian
feels.
Irishman.
Ex-boyfriend Frank? Once again, question 15.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Yikes. I remember this show. It was called The Moment of Truth, and they would put people on the hot seat, and basically they lie detected them, and then they would earn a certain amount of money depending on how many truthful answers they gave. And then they would bring out like ex-boyfriends and shit and like ask them outrageous questions like
Pablo watches the gayest shit.
The gayest shit, bro. This is what was on TV in like circa 2002, 2003. This is
I hear you. I wasn't watching it.
Well, it's because you're lame.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm more cultured. I'm more cultured than
all right, if that's what you want to call it.
This was what was on, dog. What are you talking about?
You was watching Room Raiders and shit.
No, I actually never watched it. Never watched it. I only know, for real, I actually didn't watch the show when it was on. I only know about it because it only had like a handful of episodes before it got shit canned. And I just know about the lore of the show afterward, like other people covering it and stuff.
He's only defending it because he knows it hurts him inside.
Bro, I love slop content. I make slop content on my fucking YouTube channel. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Okay.
Like, look at this girl. Do you really need a lie detector to know if this girl is banging someone else? Come on, fam. Oh yeah, that's her cuck boyfriend, and that's the ex that just asked her. There's the cuck.
Well,
Well is crazy.
Yeah, it's a yes or no question.
want to be honest and say yes.
That answer is true.
Wow, cuck of the century here gets DME'd on live television.
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions truthfully.
Everybody here? Yep. Everybody awake?
Oh yeah, this is the Star Wars guy.
George Lucas.
The Star Wars guy. He does like a private screening or something. I remember this. I forget what happens, but
All right. Let's do it.
All right.
oh yeah, so it's funny. We were talking about the Phantom Menace earlier.
It was released on this day.
This is him screening it, I think, before it released.
Yeah.
And, yeah, this is amazing. Watch it.
It's a little disjointed.
Seems like a lot of short scenes. You go from lamenting the death of, a hero, to escape, to slightly comedic with Jar Jar, to Anakin returning with his little kind of tag. It's a lot, and it's a very short time.
Boggles the mind.
So what he's saying is it sucks.
Yeah, so he brought he brought like Oliver Stone and like a bunch of other like directors. People will do this, like big directors will do it when before they like release it, they have their like edit of it and it'll do like a private screening amongst their peers that they respect. Like Tarantino, Spielberg, they'll get a bunch of them. And this dude's basically just shitting all over his fucking projects. And it's a little disjointed. You're going from here, it's fucking slapstick comedy, then it's fucking... And he's just like pulling his hair out. He's like, oh, it's a lot. It boggles the mind. How one could make such a shitty movie. And this dude's just saying nothing. He's like, how you had such a good thing with Star Wars. How did you make such a piece of shit?
Thought about this quite a bit, and the tricky part is you almost can't take any of those pieces out of there now.
I thought about it, and it's almost like you can't take any out. Every fucking director thinks that. That's why you need editors to go, no, you can take this part out, and we are taking it out.
Yeah.
Necessary. But this guy's like, no, because this is character backstory. You need that there. You need him buying a Fig Newton at the store to understand his fucking motives. Like, no, you don't. Shut up.
I may have gone too far in a few places.
He said he's gonna cry.
He said, I may have gone too far in a couple places.
Wow. Lucy, now you turn your light out straight away on the Geordie Marshall.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad because I'm sure she's a lovely person, but it's not as wild as she is, I'd imagine. So
I was going to pick you, Lucy.
Oh, no. Oh, look at the two girls. Oh, we've never had this before. Chelsea, help me out here, love. Do you regret keeping your lights on?
Well, after you said that, yeah, because I was going to let you off with the Jodie Marsh thing. Everyone makes mistakes, and I was like...
Knife me gizzard.
You've left Steph, you've left Chelsea, you've left two blonde girls. I had no choice. Yeah, I know. No! It is between Steph and Chelsea. You've got one question, Damien. Don't make it an awkward one. Fire away.
Well, girls, if I was stuck on the Isle of Fernando's and I could take one thing, it'd be a meerkat. What would you take and why?
All right, Steph, we'll start with you.
I would have a really good answer for this if I like the lad.
It's like Social there, just leaving the show entirely. It really is. It's an all-you-can-eat white girl buffet.
Yeah.
Damien, you have said the cat well and truly.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Just like
What
spit
just flew out of his mouth?
I
Was
don't
his
know,
tooth?
like dentine ice. Like what the fuck was that?
Was his tooth? Like what the
I don't
fuck?
know. DNA. God damn y'all. He said, I'm out here, y'all.
Did that go in her mouth?
No, that was fucking. We got an instant replay here. See what the fuck just happened.
That went in her mouth.
I think he's got an Altoid of some sort. Fresh out the box, Altoid. Let's see this in slow-mo.
Yeah, slow it down.
You got the wide opening. Making the dark side Phil face.
Two things come out.
1-2. 1-2 there. Gives the 1-2 combo. They disappear right into her cleavage. She's disgusted, backs away silently. Turns her whole body, face says I'm uncomfortable, pressing charges. What the fuck?
If you both choose the split ball, you split today's jackpot of £100,150 and you go home with £50,075.
So this is a game show called Golden Balls, where at the end of it, after they earn this money, they can choose split or steal. If they both hit steal, neither one of them gets shit. If they both hit split, then they split the money. If one person hits split, the other hits steal, the person hits steal gets all the money. Let's see what happens here.
If one of you splits and one of you steals,
yeah, okay.
£1,150.
Explain that.
And the person who chooses the split ball goes home with nothing. Split or steal?
Yeah. Leave it to a woman to steal half of everything you have.
You never know what's coming.
Like, come on, you could have took one look at this lady and knew that. I'm like, bitch.
This guy's devastated. Like his life just ended.
Yeah, like his wife left him with everything.
Yeah.
That basically is what happened.
In this game.
We are in the room.
Oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. This is more they do like the home makeovers or whatever. I don't know what the name of this show is, but
Open your eyes and see your new.
Is that Kamala Harris?
it's Kamala Harris circa 2002. Oh my god, bro. This looks like I think I was on a bowling team with this guy here.
Yeah.
Looks like Kevin James.
It does.
This is the king of Buffalo. Oh my god. I think this was my lunch lady in 2nd grade.
Wow.
Wearing diarrhea green.
Well, I really like the wainscoting.
You do?
I really do.
It's different.
The big question is, what do you think about the fireplace?
You guys are going to be fixing that in a little bit. So,
Yeah, well.
I'm going to have to leave the room now.
What?
Disappointed. Well, I'm going to have to.
Thanks. Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Why? What's her fucking major malfunction?
What is your major malfunction?
What is your major malfunction, Private? Dude, like you can suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the
Kamala,
juniors?
stop trying to sway.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, of course. She's playing Mrs. Political.
Yeah.
This is my brother.
So, are there any scandals you can talk about?
You can't talk about 90% of the stuff I do. I don't know who this is. Can I pick this up real quick? Okay, hold on. This is KB. Can I help you? Listen, when you say A-list, we're talking like Brad Pitt. We're talking. This is unbelievable. Wait, hold on 1 second. This wasn't not scripted.
And it's all unscripted, yo.
Yep.
Can you tell me exactly who it is? All right, let me call you when I'm done with breakfast and I'm away from these people that I'm with, and I would be more. What was your name? Can you just give me a first name?
Bruh! Their fucking phone screen's on. There's no
Yeah.
one on the other. This was not. Can I take this? I don't know who this is. It's completely unscripted. An A-lister. So I recognize this.
Should have
guy.
had the phone to the other ear, bud.
I know. Fucking rookie mistake, dog. Rookie
mistake.
Never
When
make
you-
a lefty call. You
This is
never-
why you'll never be a successful agent.
Bro, you never make a lefty call.
Well, I do, but if I have to switch to the right, I will. But I agree, curb, I get it. But I'm a lefty. I make lefty calls.
Well,
but
then
I
you
can't.
would make a righty call. You know,
Right. I would have to switch to the right.
So this guy, I recognize this stupid dude's face. What he does, he's not even like an agent. He's a dude. He's like a AKA fixer / whatever the fuck, like celebrity
Cleaner.
He's basically not even so much. He's known to get sex tapes from celebrities and either put them out and make money off it or get paid to like make sure they don't come out, basically. So that's why he's answering the phone. He's like, A-lister, who we talking to? Brad Pitt, and he's talking to no one.
He just wanted to see the Brad Pitt tape, but yeah, he's not talking to no one.
Bro, he's just pretending to be lit on this document. Look at this fool, bro. Siri, it'd be awesome, bro. Hilarious. Siri's like, what? I didn't get that, and like,
Yeah, I know, I know.
that would be fucking hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, say that one more time, and he's like, oh, what? Oh,
Can you just give me a first name? I gotta call you something when I call you back. Jane?
Jane?
Okay. All right. Probably about an hour. Thank you very much.
Hold up. If this was a A-list celebrity porn tape, you would fucking walk away from that table.
That's a fact.
And take that fucking call and be like,
hold on, I'm in the middle of some unimportant lunch.
I'll call you back in an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Like,
And
bro, you'd get up from the table and go outside and be like, all right, what's the deal?
He's like, oh, Jane, like, oh, really, Jane Doe, really?
Yeah, Jane
I
Doe.
got caught lying once on an HBO doc. You never trust
Jane's addiction.
First of all, look, he's got the Harvey Weinstein neck rolls.
You can't trust the man in that hat.
And look at bro, the hat just does it. It's like, come on, man.
Can't trust unless it's a silent actor. You can't trust the man.
Look
in
at
that
these
hat.
sleeves too. He ain't even got tailored. He ain't even got a tailored suit. No
Yeah, your
cufflinks.
jacket don't fit.
No cufflinks. I mean, come on, man. You can't trust a man in this hat and no cufflinks. Stop it.
Yeah.
This, I swear to God, that was not set up.
You just lied on God.
Damn, bro. You better go repent.
Repent to the Lord.
I just got another lead. That's just weird.
Look at this dude's looking at him. He's like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Bro, I saw your phone.
Screen.
I
I
saw-
saw the phone screen. Phil.
There was no ring. There was no nothing.
Bro, the slow blinks.
That's just weird.
He doesn't even say anything.
He doesn't need to say anything. He's just looking at him like, I'm just gonna blink at you. I'm going to dismissively blink. And look at it. Look at how his arm. He's got his hands like crossed, and the thumbs meeting.
Yep.
Really.
Pablo and I are body language experts. We can.
I do. I have a certificate, an online certificate in body language and statement analysis from the Halliburton University of Body Language and Statement Analysis.
Got it during COVID.
I got it during the peak of COVID. They sent me it in the mail. It's a little paper certificate. You have to pay for it. There's actually no class that you take. You just pay the $20 fine and they send it to you. Oh my God. But yeah, it's about 3 hours right there. I think we can
Is Captain Tenno still in the building?
all calling Captain Tenno. Captain Tenno. Captain Tenno. That's good to know. Oh, we forgot bar tone, bro.
Oh my God, dude. Pat Stay's trials going on right now. Can we not play baritone?
No, I'm just saying we forgot about him on the fantasy card.
No, Pat Stay would not be happy with that one. He tried to get baritone the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
All right, Tenno. We're gonna drop the link for Tenno for when we end the show. Got some business to attend to. Pick it up 3, you know. The slow
What's
blade.
that, social? What's so?
Everything about you, DME.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about you.
Fuck, this sucks. Who's for? Not a for right now. Not a for everybody. Not a for the moment. But a for lifer. Fuck is you talking about?
We fucked the crib and made that shit spin.
Fuck is you talking about?
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tenno, hit the link and then we'll end this shit. And then
I'll fucking end you.
bro, I will drive to your house tomorrow morning and fuck you up.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Yeah, come on, son. Come on. Even you, come on. All right. Pablo, next time you're getting whooped.
I'm getting whooped. Do I look scared?
You should be fucking scared. Tenno, what's good?
You mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Oh my God. All right, Nick Cage.
I'll take your face.
Nice.
Troy.
The word, man. What's going on, man?
Tenno, salute.
Salute, man. What's going on, Pablo, man?
I'm just chilling, just trolling social over here, you know.
Yeah.
But he got to see me in real life, though. That's the problem.
Me and I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Make sure you definitely hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good shit.
Yeah, salute.
Another banger in the vault.
Another banger.
That being said, we out this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Peace. protect
Peace.
the fantasy cards from
Protect the fantasy cards.
Toodles.
Peace.
Peace.